Hi, Agro. What did you do to your thumb? But hello! What did you do to your thumb? Ah! Why do I hear myself? But hello! Where am I? Ah! Oh. I left my my mod panel unmuted. But hellos, greetings. You are not first winning. I'm sorry, but I put the first engine back in, so we are good once more. Welcome. If my audio is still scuffed, please let me know, because I just spent 10 minutes fighting with it. But greetings, what's up? How's it going? Want to watch the new Mortal Kombat movie? I am probably gonna watch that when it drops. Sounds okay. Good. It was just so. Yeah, we're doing Magic tonight. But so the audio problem, right? I did a Windows update last night because it told me I needed to, and I'm like, fine. I've been putting this off long enough. I guess I'll update it. So I did. And then when I checked today, it set everything back to default audio device, which for whatever reason is the Elgato game capture. So definitely not what it needed to be. Drops Tuesday. I will watch it Tuesday. But yes, like I've got a very complicated voice meter set up that lets me do 3 different channels, right, for my audios, which I'm pointing to my audio mixer. You guys can't see it. I don't know why I'm pointing to it, right? So I had to go back and I had to like update it, and now it's all off a little bit, and it's really frustrating. I see it, you liar. But yes. Insert dramatic music. Did I read Magic the Gathering? You did, Postal. You did. We're gonna do some magic today. Cue sound effects, guys. Who's doing the sound effects? But yeah, we're gonna play some Magic. I've been just playing a lot of Magic, grinding out a little bit. I really like the Simic Evolution deck, which is definitely not competitively the best, but it's fun and I really like it. Ludwig has 11 days in a subathon. I did see that. Hi, Ange. Yeah, we're gonna play an arena. Yes, we are. Oh, that reminds me, if Angela's here, I need to go and post my thing. How are you, Ange? It is me, the favorite Gregorian Mikhail. You're good. Nice. Sames. I'm doing pretty good. Go post this and everywhere that needs to be posted. But yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good. I don't have Magic. It's free. If you want it, you don't have to. I'm gonna be playing against some random people on the internet to try to grind out that battle pass a little bit. But we'll see. Here, I can put the game up. These are the decks that I currently have. But yes, we're gonna play some Magic, and I'll answer questions about Magic if people want to know questions. Oh, I need to turn the stupid Jackbox code off. I know I was missing something. I almost got everything ready today, guys. Almost. There we go. Jackbox code gone. Did you see my big win in Toast channel? 2,000 plat to me. I did not. Did you clip it and send it to me? I watched the stream for a little bit last night, and then I went and I got Taco Bell. Made a deck that's kind of cool. Nice. What you got? I love shiny cardboard. But yes, I'm pretty good. I binged all of Skate the Infinite this weekend. And now all I want to do is play SSX Tricky from the PlayStation 2. Because Skate the Infinite was like overly dramatic anime skateboarding one-on-one duels downhill, and it was a lot of fun. It was very feel good. Do recommend. Andre the Padre recommended to me, and I watched it, and it was great. You should check it out. Also, feel free to play with the lights. The lights are all set up. Sasageo is running. Everything should be good once more. Other announcement-y things. I'm working on the new body inversion. I got some progress today done on the image uploads, which is pretty sweet. Sasageos! Yes. Yeah, I'm a weeb. Get over it. It's great. I love it. Yeah, let me pull the music down a little bit too. There we go. We are going to be playing Magic. Magic the Gathering, for those of you who don't know, is a trading card game. Here. Magic, right? You make a deck of cards. Deck has cards in it. Cards do things. Brief overview of Magic. There are two. No, I'll make it even easier. You play land cards that have a color that give you that color mana when you turn them sideways. That's called tapping, which you get to do once per land per turn, unless the card says otherwise. These things are used to pay the costs on these cards. You'll see this says 2 blue and 5 of anything else, right? 1 blue, 1 of anything else. So you play lands to get mana to play your cards that do the things. You beat up your opponent with your monsters that you put on your field, like Kogla the Titan Ape, and you win the game if you drop their life to 0. There are other ways to win. My other deck that I use a lot, I actually like Theft a little more. My Dimir Rogues deck wins in an alternative way. It makes them mill their deck. Milling is taking cards off the top and putting it in their graveyard. So if you ever try to draw a card and have no cards left in your deck, you lose the game. So that's how this deck works. I've been up against a couple other people using versions of it that they've made, and I want to make some tweaks at some point. But Evolution's my favorite one currently. Yeah, that's Magic in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it, of course. I wouldn't say it's the most complicated trading card game. Like, I do not know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Could not tell you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh right now. It is 12 hours. What, his, the Ludwig's thing? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not super keeping up with it. Woohoo, the fireworks. Yes, the fireworks. So I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. It might be hours. I would have to check. But yeah, we're gonna play some standard Magic today. So standard. Let me open the deck again, right? There are different types of game modes you can play. Standard is the most common one. There's historic and a bunch of other things. Standard is the current rotation of cards. So I didn't make any changes. It's fine. We don't need to go to the pack section. We need to go to store. So right, if we go to store and we look at the packs here, these you can buy packs to open, right? You can use real money to get gems, or you can use coins that you get for playing daily. I got some coins. We could, if we wanted to buy packs. I've been buying the pretty cards instead. You'll see some of these are colored, like grayed out here, or like redded out. It's not viable in the standard form. So any cards with the M20 symbol on it are not viable currently. You'd have to play in historic. So these are the 6 card sets currently viable. So if we make a deck, we gotta make a deck out of these 6 if we want to play against normal peoples. There is currently a new set dropping on the 15th that is Strixhaven, which is definitely not Hogwarts. Ow, I'm pulling my audio cables down. Where the like cards are in factions based on like schools of magics, which looks really interesting. I'm looking at my green blue again. I do like me some green blue. You'll notice in my evolution deck, it's called Simic Mutate. Simic is the green blue guild. So every color has a thing to it, right? So black is like sacrifice and murder and means to the end. Red is like impulse and violence and fast and energy and do damage. White is like solidarity and protection, life stealing and healing and defense. Green is like nature and growth, big monsters that hit hard. Where's blue? Well, blue is you get a lot of flying things in blue, but you also get like control and law and order in blue. So when you start mixing these, they're usually referred to as the guilds. So you'll see this is called, I'm calling this Dimir. Dimir is black blue. Simic is green blue. If we go down here to you can see they're out of format cards here. Azorius is blue white. They're like law and order. Boros is red white. They're soldiers and overwhelming. Rakdos is a murder party cult. They're black green or black red. Golgari is black green. They are playing from your graveyard, like rot, decay, and regrowth. Gruul is big things that hit hard and just keep hitting. Demir is control, misinformation, and usually a lot of discard. Izzet is spellcasting. It's the blue-red. You'll often see Izzet decks not play a monster or play very few monsters. Orzhov is black-white. It's a lot of playing with life and death, summoning things, killing things, healing, stealing life from your opponents. Selesnya is green-white. It is a lot of order, usually a lot of token play. Tokens are copies of cards. Or not real cards that get summoned. So some cards will summon like 2 things at the same time. One will be a token. They do a lot of healing, protecting, and buffing. Simic is a lot of weird control on your monsters. Usually your monster cards in a Simic deck are often your spell cards. So you'll see as we play, when I play my Mutate deck, which relies on 2 things. The first is the Mutate keyword, which you can see here is there's an extra cost on the card. I can play that instead. And I can, instead of playing this card, I can turn another card I already have into it. And then I kind of just stack the cards at the top, and they get all of the abilities in that stack. Hello, Muffin Master. How are you? How are you? And then I play with a Astute Swarm. This guy is every time I play a land, I make a copy of it, or I make an insect token. If I have 4 or 6 or more lands, I make a copy of this. So what we do is we mutate the swarm, and then we start getting massive copies of the swarm. And that's how this deck tends to work. And we have a lot of really strong things in here, like the Sterix that will start pulling stuff out of our deck every time it's mutated, and it's a 6/6, so just big boys. Can I do a draft match? Do they have draft? Is there a draft match up right now that I'm interested in? Oh, there's some drafts. I have a draft token. I don't know if I want to draft right now. I will probably draft with the new set that comes out winning. So drafting, for those of you who don't know what that is we're going to go in without a deck, and we're going to open a bunch of cards or have a preset amount of cards. We have to make decks from those. So I'm not particularly interested in Kaldheim stuff. I've seen a couple snow decks that are fun. It is a lot of fun. So you can play with a token, or you can pay something in it, and you get to keep the cards that you pick. So some people go into it just to pick cards, and they'll just make an okay deck with the cards that they saw. We can draft on stream one day. I'll probably stream more Magic, especially if we have more people who are interested in Magic. I just personally like Magic, and I've been playing a lot of it recently, and I figured I didn't know what I was going to do today on stream, so we could just do some Magics. But yeah. My goal is I need to get some wins, because I want to try to get at least the pet finished on this mastery pack. The mastery track right now gets you these little orbs that you plug in, and you get fancier cards, right? For some of these cards. And I have everything done except red, because I don't play a lot of red normally. So like they're the god cards at the end of these paths. I love Magic. I also love Magic. I played Magic like all through high school with a bunch of friends. And played a little bit in college, but it's expensive. Then Magic Arena came out. I'm like, hells yeah, you're telling me I can play just to play? So of the decks right here that I can play, all of these guys, I didn't make them. They're the free starter decks right now. I would love to play with them. I want to find people to play with it. I would totally play with people one day. I would absolutely play with viewers or whoever wants to hang out and play sometime. I want to do my mastery track right now, and I don't think you get mastery for playing custom games with friends. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to play a normal standard match, and we're going to see how long this takes. And I'm going to go... I hate red. Sorry to all my red users, but I'm not a red guy. That's okay. I play blue sometimes, and I also hate blue. So... Speaking of, I'm playing a Simic deck, so I'm making my lights green blue. Feel free to play with the lights, by the way. I need to make the mana symbols as lights. Used to play on ice back in the day with the actual. Yes, I have a ton of actual cards. Ooh, wicked game. So this is my profile is even the Simic Guildmaster because I like it. Can I play this hand? Yeah, I can play this hand. Okay. It's not perfect. Oh, They couldn't play their hand. Well, that's one win. I'll do that in this deck and the Dimir deck. I'll surrender during mulliganing. If I have to mulligan twice, hey, yeah, we'll apply that now. We got it already. We're too good at this game, guys. If I have to mulligan more than twice, so mulligan being I drew my hand, I didn't like it, so I want to redraw. You draw one less card every time you mulligan. If I have to mulligan more than twice in a normal game, I'm just going to restart because that's not fun. I'm just going to forfeit. I like blue-white or black-white. I'm a big fan of black-white. Black-white and blue-green are the ones I play the most, usually, followed by blue-black. I don't mind red with other things. Like this hand, I can't play this hand. I can't play this hand because my cheapest card is 4 mana. I only have 2 lands, and these aren't even particularly good opening lands. So I mulliganed. I can play this hand, but it hurts. Okay, so we're gonna keep 6. We're gonna put one of these back in the deck, and we're gonna hope we pull some nicer things. So that was I played a land. That's behind my hand. You can't see it because I block it out. Thornwood Falls enters tapped, means sideways. It doesn't count. Anywhere land, yeah, but I'll play with 3. I'll start my hand with 3 land. I can work with that. This deck just has it doesn't have a lot of low end. It relies really heavily on the Scullywag, which you'll see later. Sanitarium Skeleton, he can return it from his graveyard to his hand. So he's gonna play a lot of sacrifice, it looks like. What are you? Lose life, gain life? Okay. Okay, so knowing that I'm playing against a dude using black, I am not going to play my Scute Swarm here. I'm gonna take another hit. I'm gonna scry to look at my top deck. I don't want that. That way, when I play my Scute Swarm on the next turn, I can Ranger's Guile it, which will let it have hexproof. Oh man, this guy is such a good opening hand. That hurt a lot. I should have played Scute Swarm first. I'm a fool. I haven't played this deck in a while. Brawl deck to be specific. Nice, nice. Friend bet me that I couldn't make a Villas deck, so I've been on a grind lately to make it better. I like it. So yeah, this guy's playing the mono black, the hurt your opponent so I get better deck. So every time he hits me, right, this guy's gonna get stronger. And this is why we waited. So he couldn't kill that immediately, because we can mutate it on the next turn and draw a card. We'll be able to deal with it next turn. Yes, okay. So now we get a copy because we played a land. We're gonna mutate and make Scute Swarm a 3/4 flyer. We play it over it. Okay, next turn we can not play. We can play this if we get a land. I'm not going to attack because I would like to kill his Savage Gorger if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Black has a couple combat stims, or he can just murder it. That's cool too. That's what he got a really good opening hand, and this deck, the mono black deck, is a problem for ours. It has multiple ways of just killing cards outright at no cost. Need hexproof. You cannot get perma hexproof in the current standard. I had a hexproof card. I'd already used it. He used multiple cards to kill my card. Yeah, there is no all creatures get hexproof card in this standard. Yeah. And there are no mutate cards with hexproof. Why is this popping up in front of me? Yeah, let's do that. I'll get 3 life. I don't think he read that card. Okay. If I mutate you, I don't have hexproof left, right? I don't. If I mutate you, we're good. Can I play? I can play you outright. Let's play you outright. That way I hold a green for a hexproof. You're going to attack. When you attack, I get a choice. You can destroy her. Don't worry. Don't worry. Rabid Bite's a good one. That's Not one that's actually in this deck. It makes your monster do damage to somebody else's monster based on their power. So see, it just looks like I'm getting destroyed right now. Don't worry. I should have played the forest first because I'm a fool. But it's fine. So now I've got a 6/6 flyer. I've got a 6/6 on the ground. Can he kill this? Yeah, he can kill this. Or sorry, I should say he thinks he can kill that. We're running another 3 life because we're too low. If he puts all of his things in there, he thinks he can kill it. Or he's just gonna sack one. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I've got trample. But see, don't worry. It's a skill where you can attack and not tap. It's called Vigilance. So you see it up there. It's kind of under the lights. Attacking does not cause it to tap. Oh, sorry, I need to end my turn. My bad, dude. Sorry. Yeah. So see how the tables have turned? Puts it back in his hand. He's gonna play it again. If you play it, you lose if you don't play a flyer. Or if he doesn't. Yeah. No, he loses. He has to play. Ooh, he played a flyer. I probably still win this. White does have a lot of vigilance, yes. Red has a lot of haste. And white has a lot of vigilance. I probably should have played this first, but I want to make sure he thinks I have cards in my hand. Yeah, I can't let him just kill things. Draw a card here. Okay. First strike as well. First strike is a red-white thing a lot, yes. My friend has a mutate deck. Yo, you have any suggestions on a counter deck to it? Kill monsters. Anything that just like kills monsters makes mutate really hard, right? Because mutate, their whole thing is their monsters that get really strong. What's your mutate cost? 3? Okay. We're gonna mutate this to be safe. So I'm not explaining all my cards when I play. I'm playing very fast and trying to answer the chat. I'm not actually gonna play this. Yes, white has a lot of vigilance. My friend has mutate deck. You have any incentives to counter it? Just things that remove creatures. So unsummon, like the 1 blue card is really good. Into that. Because you can just like, so right now my Sterix is multiple, it's 2 cards. So if he unsummoned it, the cards would go back to my hand and I have to do it all over again. It's the same way you kind of deal with a lot of green decks, is dealing with the mutate decks. You have to remove their monsters from the field, or pacifying their monsters can be super annoying. You gotta be careful with pacifying them. Pacify is a card that exists right now that makes a monster unable to attack or block, because a lot of them stack abilities. So like you could pacify my Sterix, but I'm still gonna mutate it because it's gonna put like 2 other things on the field. So you want to remove their monsters, exiling them, destroying them, or putting them into the hand, and then they can't do anything. Mutate decks need to get momentum like that. Like you saw how I was on 3 health for a moment there, and then I got my momentum, I got things mutating, and we turned it around. First strike as well. Yes, first strike is a very red-white thing as well. Occasionally black, but usually red-white. First strike is, yes, the creature hits first before the blocking one. Double strike also takes first strike into account. So the first hit in double strike is always a first strike hit. The infect deck, is that the poison one? Go put this down real fast. I do not know what the infect deck is otherwise. I was playing with making a poison deck. So you can see these are the decks I was playing with making, but I didn't want to spend all my things on them because the new set's coming out and I want to make sure I could get cards in that set I want. So by things, I should explain. On the top bar here, you can kind of see this little lotus symbol. These are wild cards. I have a bunch of them. They let me make a card. So if I wanted this card, I could use a common wild card to make it. The poison deck is Finn the Fangbearer. This guy is Death Touch, and he has an ability that whenever a Death Touch creature does combat damage to a player, that is the way to saying did damage to your life force or your life pool, you put 2 poison counters on them. Anybody who has 10 poison counters loses the game. So like, if you get hit by 5 Death Touch creatures, you lose the game. It doesn't matter how much damage you did. Doesn't matter how much life you have. So this deck is all low-cost things. Yes, the Death Touch poison counter deck. Yes. Because Infect comes from the stupid little snake monster things that I never remember their name. Back in the day. Yeah, Finn the Fangbearer. Exactly. So you just play a bunch of things that have or get Death Touch. And then you just run it down. You play hard and you play fast. This deck is in a low like curve. So if you look at this curve up here, right? It's really low cost cards. It's a fast deck. The way you beat this deck is you remove Death Touch from things, or you start throwing people out. I own a bunch of Planeswalkers actually here. So these are the playable Planeswalkers I have. Kaya the Inexorable, who I've thought about making a Spirit deck, but I don't think there's a very good Spirit deck right now. I think this was better back in Ravnica set. She's cool. You can exile stuff. You can make creatures return to your, like, you basically give your creatures a revive, more or less. And you can cast legendary spells. So the trick with her is you want a bunch of legendary monsters in your deck that you want to just constantly bring back onto the field. And you use Kaya to keep them there. Yes, Voiding Klex. I'll show that in a minute after I go through these guys. It doubles the counters you put out, so it takes 3 Death Touches to win you the game. So yeah, Vivian here lets me do monsters better and faster. 3/3 Beast. I've thought about putting her in my Mutate deck, but I didn't end up doing it. Because casting a creature spell, mutating is technically casting a creature spell. So if you don't know Magic, spells come in 4 main varieties. Creatures, like Finn the Fangbearer, you'll see it says creature there. Artifacts are not the main variety I was going with. Instants. Instants you can cast anytime you want. I don't think there's a sorcery in this deck. Sorceries you can only cast on your turn. And enchantments, things that hang around. Then you have artifacts, which are their own thing. You got planeswalkers, like these guys. They're kind of like a second player. In the Magic the Gathering lore, you are a planeswalker, and your deck is your like your spells and stuff. So you summon other planeswalkers to assist you, and they can be attacked separately. You can't specifically attack creatures unless you have a card that says you can. Unlike, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh! I think you can directly attack a creature. Somebody would have to correct me. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In like decades. But you can directly attack a planeswalker. And then I got Garruk, who is another trample, big beast, hit harder card. The cards that are not just standard. So the problem is we're in a standard deck here. So we go historic. You'll see these are all my planeswalkers now. I have more. I'm a big fan of Vraska. I had such a great Vraska card. So she is a thing that says whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. So what you do is you get a ton of spores out, a ton of little like 1/1 creatures, and you get that token. You just swarm them. Huaddle's fun. I had a fun dinosaur deck, and that was a good time. Liliana's, she's a necromancer. Get zombies, swing hard with zombies. Get more zombies. Draw a card when your zombies die. Soren, I love my lifesteal vampires. Yeah, as long as it's my turn, creatures have life touch or lifelink, which means I heal when they do damage. Would Ice Match Vraska if drunk? No, because I would have to get consent first, and you can't get consent when you're drinking. Some Vraska cards, she is really attractive. Like, she's really pretty. I mean, she's a pretty character. Here, if we put Not Collected on and we search for Vraska cards, right? The Golgari Queen, Swarm's Eminence. Great answer. Yeah. Relic Seeker when she lost her memory and she was a pirate. Oh wait, no, she didn't lose her memory. Jace lost his memory. And then the Regal Gorgon. Yeah. But yeah. Arena is so much fun because you can play with anyone no matter where they are, and you can get any. Yes, exactly, Buff Master, right? So the problems with trading card games. Sorry, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go into this scene real fast. The problem with trading card games is you need another living person to really have a good time. Two, you have to have the cards, which means you have to have gone to a physical location and bought them, or ordered them, still bought them. Arena, I mean, we can go and buy. I didn't want to change this deck yet. I don't want to build a poison deck right now because I think some of it goes out of set. Yes, Vraska is a beautiful token card. I'll show you that deck in a minute. Right. Right. Like I can buy packs here. I can buy packs. Hey, there are blackbirds. Where do fat bees live? A bee city. Right. So I can just buy packs, and I can buy packs with the points that I get for playing the game, which is pretty sweet. In the real world, you can't play the game and then go and use the fact that, hello, I played 10 rounds. I'd like a pack, please. That's not how that works. Although some places will give you starter decks, but they're not particularly great decks. Where's my Vraska token deck? Vraska Saproling here. Yeah. Currently crafting a Dove in Hand of Control deck from Ravnica. I can't remember what set it's from. I do not remember that card, so it might be the one that came out after I kind of stopped playing for a while. So this deck cannot be played in standard. It has to be played in historic because we're playing Vraska. We're playing Poison Tipped Archer, which is whenever a creature dies, the opponent loses a life. Vraska just kills creatures and I get life and draw a card. So with these two on the field, I just kill a thing, you take damage, I heal, and I get a card. I run this guy, so at the beginning of an upkeep, I get a sapling token. We run Tendershoot Dryad, so at the beginning of an upkeep, I get a sapling token. And Saplings I control get +2/+2 as long as I have the City's Blessing. Which City's Blessing is like I have 10 lands. Or 10 or more permanents. So if I have 10 or more things on the field, including lands, all my saplings are 3/3s, and I get one every turn. Same thing with this guy, right? So you run those, and then run Spore Swarm, so get more saplings. Whenever something enters the field, it explores, so I can put a +1/+1 on it, which is pretty nice. And I can either put the card in my hand or into the graveyard and get +1/+1, kill a thing, create a sapling. Whenever a sapling dies, deal damage to an opponent. The whole deck is about saplings. When this thing dies, you get a sapling. Saplings and fungus get +1/+1. Hey, look, creatures I get give me mana. Well, good thing I have 300 saplings. And then they all get +1/+1 and trample. So this card has a bunch of win conditions. The most straightforward is throw saplings at your enemy. Just keep throwing them. Overwhelm them with numbers. Play one of these cards. They got trample. Block as many as you can because they're gonna hurt. The second one is Vraska. Get to 9 and get 1 sapling to land. Just 1. And then the other one is whittle them down by sacrificing your own creatures with Slimefoot Stowaway and Poison Tip Archer, which makes this just a really fun deck to play. Historic is where it's at, but Historic is also where you run into like Teferi decks, and Teferi decks make me want to cry. Teferi decks are like, sorry, you don't get to play the game anymore. They're a blue deck where they just keep taking turns. Like if this was on PS5, I'd buy $1,000 worth of packs. Yeah. I feel like this needs a mobile game version. This needs a mobile version. But yeah, the Vraska deck is one of my favorite decks I've ever made. I found a template for it one time because I played against somebody with it. Yeah, so after this one, we'll play a historic round with the Saproling deck, sure. We'll get crushed by like what's it called? Like an Esper control Teferi deck, but it's fine. I'll play Saproling next. We'll see if I can still remember how to like actually play the deck. Can I play this opening hand? Not really. 3 lands is great. The pathways are good cards. But we've got nothing to play for 4 turns. This we can play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the Heron, I think. Because we can't play that for a while anyway. So the Poliwag here means all of our mutate spells cost less to do. And when they mutate, we can draw a card and discard a card. Which is really important to our deck. Also, it's our 2 cost. It's the only 2 cost monster in the deck. Teferi is good. Teferi is good. Teferi is good, and Teferi makes me sad. The other important card here is Fabled Passage, which is I play it, it's a land, I tap it, and I get a search for a land. The important part about that is landfall. It counts as 2 lands. We can do it twice, which is important on our upper end. So but now they dropped it this month. I play on it. Ooh, nice! This guy's also playing a mutate deck. I don't play Scute Swarm here. Because he could ram through. Oh, he's playing the blue-black one. Okay. Try going to Magic's website. Or check Wizards of the Coast. I probably have a like a Android and an iOS store link there. I can check out of this game. Which could be even worse sometimes. Oh, the blue-black mutate? Yeah. Yeah, he's got a lot of things that are like, opponent sacrifices a creature, or destroy opponent's creature. Which, as we talked about earlier, is a problem for decks like mine. Please don't tell me you have an Essence Scatter just chilling there. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're gonna hold that for now. I won green-black mute with the legendary GB. Ooh, nice, nice. I love mutate, so I put together a Simic one using Scute Swarm. Hey, Reven, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this madness. Enjoy your 500 platinum. And Muffin Master, same to you. I'm sorry the alert just took forever. This seems like it would be good on a tablet. I agree. I agree. I think this game would be great on a tablet. Okay, a Heron mutate. Play my deck? What do you mean play your deck? Based around landfall. Yes. There's a couple other landfall creatures that I think are really great in a mutate deck as well that I've played with. I've made a couple different versions of it, but this is my current one that I really enjoy. The Mill Crab, the Mantis. Yeah, yes. Rune Crab is the bane of everybody's existence. There's many a time where I have a Dimir Rogues discard deck that uses Rune Crab pretty heavily, right? And there are many a time that I'll open with like a double Rune Crab, and the opponent would just forfeit, which is totally understandable because it's so annoying. All of your account for board transfers. You can log in with your account on PC from your phone now with the MTG mobile app. Oh, cool, cool. That's going to be annoying. So he's going to draw a card when he mutates. He's going to draw another card when he hits me in the face. So what we need now, we need to draw a Sterix, mutate our Swarm, and then immediately Fabled Passage to double it up. No! Okay, actually, no, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Because what I was concerned about is he had a bunch of black mana just sitting there waiting for us. Who are you flipping? Are you gonna kill a token, or are you gonna throw a Scoot Swarm back? So for those of you who don't know, because you're new to Magic or you just don't play the game, this guy's a token, right? You can see the card is a little different than the normal creature card. Okay, that's what I would have done, I think. This isn't a real card. Tokens are not real. They're not permanent cards. Actually, I think they count as permanents, but they're not cards. They're not spells. So when you return a creature to a hand, and there is no card to return, you just destroy it. So here we're at a massive disadvantage because of all the cards in his hand. What we do have though is a swarm of insects. What we need is a card to mutate because we haven't drawn one yet. Because if we can get a big boy out and then ram through his boy, I'll be happy. Just hit him back. But yeah. Mana Snake, also obnoxious. I like the World Serpent as well. It's a fun card. I'm going to draw your second card each turn, put a +1. Ooh, okay, so he's playing a modified draw. Interesting, I like it. Yeah. I'll share my what's it called? My player thing after this match, and then we'll play the historic card. Can I share it now? Oh, I can share it now. Yeah, there you go. I'll put mine in chat real fast. If you find and send me yours, sorry, I need to resolve it. I was being rude. You can add me. You can send me yours. We got our Discord. You're welcome to join it. Do I play much Brawl? I haven't yet. I've been getting back into playing Magic the Gathering Arena, so I'll probably play some eventually. I played this a lot when Arena dropped because I love Magic, and being able to play more Magic was great. And then I got really busy with work, and I was traveling for work, and I was playing less Magic. No! Oh wait, no, we're good. We're good. We got the copy. We got the copy. We're fine. We got the copy. That's the important thing. This is a proper Scoot Swarm. So we should mutate this guy. This thing is gonna get big though. We need something to deal with it soon. Please, we're so flooded. So flooded, by the way, is a term for when you get nothing but mana, as we have this game. So the bright side, I'm just gonna hit him with these two. He's gonna kill one of them, but we'll do 1 damage. Oh, he's not gonna do him at all. Oh, he thinks I have something. That's fine. He's just gonna keep drawing cards, and he's gonna have so many eliminates in his hand at some point. So we're enter the battlefield, creature to put on crooked plus 2 -2. We lose. So he just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to us, and then he hits us for 4 in the air. We lost the game. So that's what happens when, you don't draw a monster card or a creature card the entire game. We drew nothing but lands and a run through. Aha, I got Reven. There we go. Beautiful. But yeah, I haven't played much. I haven't played Brawl. I'm not gonna play Brawl yet at all. With a game with standard deck built around an electric creature planeswalker. Ooh, I'll have to try that sometime. What I did say is that we would do. Oh, could I not play historic? Oh, here we go. I said I would play my Golgari Saproling deck. It's 60 card singleton. Ooh, that's fun. Can we need a sexy orc deck? So I think there are orcs coming out in the next set, Iagra. There's something else I said I would look at. Let me see it real fast. I don't think there are any orc cards currently. Oh, this can get all sorceries. That was useless. Let's filter on creatures. It's basically 60 card commander. That's what it looked like when I read. It's based around a legendary creature or a planeswalker, which is pretty cool. Can you build a brawl? Oh, I can build a brawl format. Okay. Send the request. Let me be friends. We are friends now. So I don't think there are any orc cards out currently. Oh, no, there's orc warrior. Okay. Additional cast cost spell, discard a card. Okay, okay. It's what? T, right? Type equals orc. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Oh, Dire Fleet. Warmonger is an orc. You're right. You're right. T colon orc. That's what I thought. Or equal. Right. Right. Shouldn't this give me just orcs? Why do I have a fairy? Yes, we got an orc pirate, Dire Fleet Warmonger, and we've got Mardu Outrider, right? Wi-Fi is struggling today. I'm sorry. A 60 card Singleton Commander. That sounds fun. You know what? Let's do the Sapperling deck to show Muffin Master, and then maybe we can talk about building a Brawl deck. Do you play a lot of Brawl, Reven? Oh yeah, the Strixhaven ones. Yeah, I know there's at least 2 orcs in there that I saw, and I was like, ooh, I should tell Iagra about these. But I gotta play Magic on a stream first. Okay. We can play this hand. It's not a great hand, but we can play it. Should we like Scryfall's variant? Death Touch, Lifelink. Sad face. Let's go make our Bear Golgari. Been a brawl high lately. Ah, man. Vampires? Playing a black vampire deck? Fun, fun. Good bear. Hi, bear. Gonna attack, buddy? Just chilling? I mean, he might be doing the same thing I'm doing, where I'm just like I'm only half paying attention. Oh yeah, no, we're playing historic, which means I'm gonna get crushed by a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of loops, a bunch of loop decks that exist. But if it's, yeah, he's playing a vampire deck. If I choose creature types, spell cost 1 less. Ooh, that's real good. But look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature that shows up, you can put it into your hand. Give me 2 little boys to block, please. Yeah. Okay. He has to be a little more careful now, because I can just sack these boys to kill his guys. But he has the momentum advantage. We can get a shepherd out. What is this? The beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Next turn we would have 5 mana. 5 mana lets us play Vraska. But we're not set up for Vraska yet. Kind of feel like we shepherd. We're on a clock now. This card just puts us on a clock. I think we shepherd, and I think we Song of a Fraelis next turn. We get Vraska out. We start popping some Sapperlings. Oh, is this a permanent? No, it costs too much. We can destroy this. Yep, it's Exquisite Blood. Yep. Here it goes. Okay. And now we're getting the opposite problem. We haven't drawn any new land. How do I want to play this? We can Song of Freyalise to kind of get past that a little bit. And we can put a Slamfoot Stowaway out. Let's do that. We'll play our Stowaway. And then we'll Vraska. Start popping some of these boys. God, it's so annoying. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we have to kill the Savage Gorger. I think with Vraska. Yeah, I know. He gets a Veto out. So Veto is a card that says whenever you heal, your opponent takes that much damage. It's a sorcery, yeah. I don't have an instant I can play in this situation. That's fine. We just have to protect Vraska for 1 round, which I think we can do. Then we can start going again. Yeah, and the enchantment is whenever I lose life, he gains that much life. So it Veto doubles it up, and then it just won every turn no matter what. Yeah. He has a really good deck, and we've got a really shitty opening hand. No, Veto Veto makes it an infinite loop? It doesn't just trigger once? Ooh. That's fun. At the beginning of your end step, a player lost 4 more life this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Yep. Yep, there it goes. Annoying. Yep. I can't even show what this deck can do because we didn't get the cards. Okay, no, fuck this. We out. I'm not playing an infinite loop lifesteal deck. I don't have any remove enchantment in that deck either because enchantments weren't a thing when that released. He didn't even have the full life loop, I know, but he had a +11 monster on the field with flying, and I had a 11 health, and it was just gonna keep ticking. Yeah. Yeah, we could hold for a little bit if we had gotten any of our lower end cards. Draw enchantment, artifact, or creature with flying. Yes. I would have to throw in Broken Wings. That deck wasn't designed for historic. That deck was just designed when Gate Crash was out, I think. It was designed for standard at the time. So I'd have to grab some of those if I wanted to actually play in historic. Which we could. I don't have decks set up for historic, and I don't want to spend my stuff. I don't want to spend my cards on historic yet. Right? Here, let me show you the other deck I really like, which is Dimir Rogues. I would play with people, but I'm trying to get mastery track stuff, and those wins don't count. So maybe another day, not against that. So maybe another day I will play with people. Today, I just wanted to, stream some Magic and play some stuffs. Can we play with this hand? No, we cannot play with this hand. We can't play with this hand because we don't have a blue. We also have nothing after Rune Crab and no way to really protect it for a while. Okay, fine. I guess we can play this hand because we have to, but it makes me sad. Drown the luck. Because we'll get this with these 2 on the field. Okay. So, my hand. Feywild Passageway, and we've shown this before. Tap to get a land. It's into a land. Zagoth Triome, it comes in tapped. I could cycle it. I won't. I can get black, green, or blue. Rune Crab, 1 blue, 0/3. Whenever I play a land, opponent loses the top 3 cards of their deck. Drown in the Lock. Counter or destroy a card that has a mana equal or less than the number of cards in their graveyard. Really important in this deck. I'll go into Thought Thief in a second. So now he's got 6 in his graveyard. We can kind of see what he's playing. Ooh. Oh, he's playing he's playing the Tibalt Instacast deck. Okay. I'm gonna play another one of these boys. We're gonna play this guy. And we're gonna keep throwing his cards in his graveyard. Soaring Thought Thief is flash, so I can play it like it's an instant. It's flying, so it flies. And it gives my other rogues +1/+0, and whenever a rogue attacks, he mills 2 cards. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to be careful and counter. But I think I need to play Soaring Thought Thief, and I need a of 1 mind. So he might counter this here. He has enough that he could do it. Yep, didn't say please. That's a good card. That's what I run. So I'm trying to be careful and make sure we keep our Drown in the Lock available for stuff. But we didn't get a land. What I wanted to do was get that out. I wanted to of 1 mind, and then I wanted to get a land, because now we heavily lose momentum. See, like again, we're screwed. He almost definitely has a counter. We've gotten no land. We have no other things to play. We have no offensive. So we're just going to pass, and I'm just going to didn't say please whatever he tries to play. That's what we're going to do. This is a sorcery. He's not going to play anything either. Okay. Rune Crab. Oh, he doesn't have a counter. Okay. It'd be great if I drew a land, though. We have 3 Rune Crabs, which is pretty nice. We just need that sweet, sweet land. Ah, there's one. Mill 9 cards, buddy. This deck is the deck you play if you're a dick. Right, because look at this. We got, he has a cool Scoot Swarm. I like that Scoot Swarm. So this is a landfall? What is this deck? Oh, it's an ultimatum deck. Okay. I sees. We gotta go through a bunch of cards still, though. Yep, that's it for me. I'm trying to keep my counters up. Nope. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot what deck we were playing against. He has a thing, oh, he negated it? That was gonna be Tibalt's Trickery, where he plays the card and then he just counters it. It's okay, it gives us a little bit of breathing room to play a card. Exile all cards in the target player's graveyard. So you can exile all the cards in his own graveyard, which makes some of my monsters a little harder to use. But it's fine. A World Tree, all land or any land for him. And he can play a bunch of stuff and put a God card out. Oh, he's controlling. I haven't played Control since the Simic Evolve days. Nope. You gotta... Damn, he had another negate. Really? I know we put 2 in the graveyard. He had both in his hand. Uncool. Okay, that's fine. We'll just kill it. He cannot negate this now. Boop. Pop. That card is my commander for Brawl. Nice. Mill 2 cards whenever a rogue enters. If he has more than 8 cards in his graveyard, it gets a bonus and Death Touch. It counts for its entry. Let's get more cards in my hand, because I might as well, because he can't counter me. Oh, hey, look at that. A land. Mill some cards, please. And then the Wind Robber, when he hits, he also makes them lose 1 card. Ooh, it's an Ugin deck, too. We put at least 2 of them in his graveyard. Oops, not you guys. Sorry. Sorry, crabs. You're not attacking. 20 cards left. Ugh. We lost the momentum too much early on to make this really hard. I can also sacrifice the Wind Robber to draw a card if I have to. 1 Ugin, 2 Ugin. I doubt he's running more than 2 Ugin, right? 1, 2... 3 Tybalt's Trickery, which I'm pretty sure is the core part of this deck. No! I hate this card so much. So it's flying and lifelink. Whenever you draw a card, it gets +1/+0. Whenever it attacks, you draw a card, and you can discard a card to give it hexproof and another turn and tap it. So it's really hard to get off the field. I can just keep throwing. I mean, I don't need to attack him, really. Which I think I'm going to just not. We're just going to draw a card. Ooh, okay. So this is one of the cornerstones of this specific version of this deck. Whenever an unblocked rogue attacks, so if we attack with Thieves Guild Enforcer, right? I can flash him out, and then I can steal a card from his graveyard to play. My problem is he can exile his whole ass graveyard. So it might not matter. That's all 4 of his Tybalt's Trickery in there. So like we can take his Ugin. He has to sacrifice it though. Let's just see. Let's just see what is he gonna do. You gonna block? You're really gonna? Oh, you're gonna block and then you're gonna sack your graveyard. Okay. He's gonna exile his graveyard. No. Wait. Why did you do that? I don't understand. Was there a reason that I'm missing, or was that just a mistake? Because if he exiled his graveyard, I would have lost Death Touch, and then I could have understood. Also, so these little bars up here is you can put stop points. I put a stop point at the end of his turn so that I could flash out Zareth and he gets to attack next turn. So if you don't play Magic, monsters normally cannot attack on their first turn unless they have haste, or I should say creatures. He might cancel this. It's fine if he does. Oh, he didn't. Okay, so now this can attack, which is exactly what we're going to do. And when I do damage, I get to take one of his cards, and I get to play it onto my field. And I'm kind of feeling like we're going to take an Ugin, right? Yeah, I'll take an Ugin, please. My deck is like one of the epitome of annoying decks. I played against it once and like, I need to have that. And I play a bunch of different versions of this, or I play against a bunch of different versions of this. This might be too late. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to count or not because I had picked... Oh, I should have played that. I was dumb. Because I had already picked the card. 6 cards left. If I play... Oh, you can have that. That's fine. If I play a single land and he loses the next turn. Oh, sure. He exiled both of our graveyards. Okay. Is that not a counterable spell? Wait, why couldn't I counter that? Counter target spell. Yeah, why couldn't I counter that? Wait, what? Whatever. Yep, sure, I'll take it. It's mine now. Keep your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker. Put that card onto the battlefield. The rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Okay. Scoot Swarm. Yes, continue. Mill yourself more, please. Another Scoot Swarm? Sure. Why can I not counter cards? Does he have a thing that's stopping me from countering? Oh no, it's because there's no cards in his library or his graveyard. I'm just stupid. Never mind. I could bake it into pie. Yeah, we'll just bake one into pie. He's on a clock right now. The right answer is probably not to do that, but I want to try to keep pressuring him with damage. I'm gonna put him on a clock in both his life and his deck. Was that the right decision? Probably not. Since he's gonna get to play another thing. We're gonna see what's in his thing, but now I can counter stuff. Oh, it's Issaka. Okay, sure. That's not a big deal, actually. Not right now, at least. That's a problematic card. How many cards is library? Graveyard 2? Okay. Great Henge is really annoying. Yeah. Oh, good game. He loses. Yep. He can't draw a card, so he loses. And that's how the super annoying deck works. Very annoying deck, by the way. You join the discard? Sweet. Sweet. Yes, we have a Magic the Gathering section. Now that I'm playing more Magic the Gathering, I'll post in there when we do. I need to make a roll for it still, I think. Okay. Only 11 more wins today. Oh, but I want to try Brawl at some point. Let me pull up Brawl. Well, we load into a game. Are you guys playing though? I like it. I like it. Ooh, there's someone plays Toski Brawl. That's fun. Ashiok Brawl is probably fun. Vorian collects the Monstrous Brawl. Homa Cosmos Serpent. That could be a fun Brawl deck to play. I just looked up Brawl decks real fast. Can we play this hand? We can play this hand. We have to Fabled Passage a Swamp. And then next turn we play Island Thieves Windflopper. We can play it. It's not a great opening hand. Muffin never said so. No! Ooh. Ooh, green, blue. Which way? Are you playing Evolve? Are you playing Evolve? Or not Evolve, Mutate? My deck can be a hard one to play Mutate into due to the counters. Oh, you're not? What do you? Oh, I mean, you might still be. Oh, are you playing one of those awkward ramp decks? He's probably playing one of those awkward ramp decks. All right, I want to start the mill going now. What is he ramping to? Is my question. Koga or Kogla? Okay, okay. Ugh. Very annoying, very annoying. Let's just grab a blue. We can at least drown in the lock. Reveals our hand to choose a creature, non-creature, non-land card from the player's hand, discard it. Well, he's gonna probably pick drown in the lock. Not much I can do about that. Not 100% sure what his top end is. I would pick Drown in the Lock. I have a Didn't Say Please, which is behind me, which is a counter card as well. But Drown in the Lock is a little more useful overall, and it's cheaper to play. Yeah, he picked Drown in the Lock. That's what Exile Target bonus graveyard. Yeah, so I can't get any of them back. Now we're in an awkward position where we mean both monsters And we need lands. He's 5 mana worth. Do I have 1 mine now? And just get some. Yeah, I need cards. We've lost momentum already. You were not the ones I was looking for, but you know what? I'll take it. Let me just start. Let me slow him down a little bit. Okay. Okay, I feel a little better about our momentum now. It's not perfect. I was not planning to kick that card anytime soon, so could only kill things with 3 mana or less. Okay, cool. He just got another Elspeth Nightmare in his hand. He got the better draw. That sucks. We have not drawn a single one of our mill cards and kept it on the field for more than 1 turn. We'll just draw more cards. I'll play this at the end of his turn if he doesn't do anything that I need to counter with Drown the Lock. Oh, that's right. Never mind. He can just get rid of my Drown the Lock again. That's right. I forgot about Elspeth Nightmare. Yep. I'll just play that now then. Get rid of the top 2 cards. What is he fishing for? He's just nothing but sagas and big monsters. He's just an awkward control deck. I don't think I've ever seen a deck like this. Play the land he knows about. Hit him for 3. Yeah, go ahead. Exile the 2 cards to my graveyard. You want to exile your own against this deck, like we saw the last guy do. The World Tree deck. Okay. You didn't say please. Okay, so he spent 2 cards to get rid of a single one of mine, and then he still milled 3 and got rid of another one of his big monsters. I'll take it. We're still in a really awkward position here. He knows that we have a cancel in our hand. I almost definitely should have waited to flash that out, because there was no value to playing it now rather than then. If you have another 2 eliminates in your hand, I'm gonna scream. Or another Elspeth's Nightmare. How many of them did we already see? We've seen 1, 2. I wish I could sort his discard. Okay, Foretold. Do I care about Omen of the Sea? I don't right now. I would rather cancel other things. Although I'm pretty sure his Foretold card is Saw That Coming. Which, have we seen that in his deck yet? We haven't. Oh, which is the counter card. Okay, so here's a Rune Crab. Which is nice. It would have been better to have before we used all of our fabled things. Ooh, a Brazen Borrower. Throw stuff back to my hand. Annoying Star card. So his deck just seems like ramp to big monsters. Literally flying. Take an extra turn after this one. No. Oh, get out of here. Just no. Okay. Give me more cards, please. Okay, I mean, sure. I would have liked to have a land, but you know what? Sure. Because I don't need land right now. I'm trying to say bacon to pie because he doesn't know I have this card right now for something big. Let me guess. Another Elspeth's Nightmare. Ooh, it's Kogla. This is the big thing that I wanted to save this for. So he's just gonna get to kill something. But I'm gonna kill Kogla. I think Kogla still goes off here. Because I'm pretty sure it's the when enters the battlefield happens before I cast this spell. Oh, it didn't! I'll take it. I'll take it. I was pretty sure when enter the battlefield it happened before my instant cast, but I guess not. That's just weird magic things that you wouldn't know if you weren't playing online. Ooh, Narfi Betrayer King art. See, this is you get card art just for like playing on the battle pass, and they're fun just like full art cards. And we got another Twin Blade Assassin, which is cool. Which is if a creature died this turn at the beginning of your end step, so on your turn, you draw a card. So steps, if you don't know Magic, your turn is broken up into a bunch of them. There's the upkeep step, which is when you draw, when you untap everything, it's the first thing that happens on your turn. You cannot play cards during an upkeep step. Then there's a main step 1, where you play cards. Then there is the combat phase, which consists of declaring attackers, declaring blockers, and declaring damage steps. Then there's main phase 2, where you can play cards after combat. And then there's your end step, the things that conclude at the very end of your turn. Yeah, we'll play the companion one now. So the companion deck, I run one of the companion cards. So a companion card is a card that is not in your deck and not in your sideboard, which is a trading card thing where you can keep a second smaller deck, right? The companion just sits on the side. Everybody knows what your companion is. They can see it. I can pay 3 to put my companion into my hand. I think anytime I could play a sorcery, so on my own turn. Yeah. The companion I'm running, ooh, this is a good opening because we play Backwater into Crab, into Awakening, into Crab, into Fabled Passage, and we have a Drown the Lock chilling. This is my companion. So there's a condition to playing him as a companion, which is all of my permanent creatures, or all my permanent spells must be, 2 or less mana, which they all are. And then when I play him, I can play anything that is 2 or less mana from my graveyard once per turn. So I can just keep bringing out those rogues that discard cards when they enter, when he kills them. Ooh, we'll play Dismal Backwater here. Which is really good. So we're into a hyper-aggressive, red weenie, high aggro haste deck. We're going to see a lot of goblins. We're going to see a lot of fast things come out and start swinging. He might have a couple removal cards. Ooh, Robber of the Rich is one of those that comes out and starts swinging. That we need to get rid of sooner rather than later. Robber of the Rich is whenever he has less cards in his hand than me. And it does damage, I think. Nope, just when it attacks. If he has less cards in his hand than me when he attacks, he gets to start stealing stuff from me, which is super annoying. Yeah, he can start playing my deck by discarding it. So we're gonna kill that next turn. That's gonna happen with a good old Drown the Lock. I need to get a deck overlay going. I don't think any of my decks are registered publicly anywhere, so I don't think they can pull the deck overlays. There are a couple from Magic that are pretty good that I'll have to check out. I thought this was anytime he did damage. I'm just gonna let this go through because I'm afraid he's gonna kill these Rune Crabs. I'm thinking he has a Shock sitting in his hand somewhere, or an Infuriate. Red has a lot of damage, so I'm trying to be very wary of the damage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Awakening on its backside as a land. If we don't draw another land, and then we're going to Drown the Lock. Yep. So we had a Frostbite. So he's playing he's playing Snow with Frostbite. Interesting. Okay. So we killed him. He could have more Frostbites. He doesn't, apparently. Yeah, I can't afford to pay life against his deck. We've lost momentum. So discard some cards, please, if you'd be so kind. That's a no from me on the robber. I will not have a counter up for his next turn, so he could play another one. I feel like if he had one, he would have played it, though. Because he had the land open. He might just have the land open because he has nothing else to play. I don't really know. And I have no other reason not to play this card right now. So I'm going to play it. Yep. And then I'm gonna do lights. Gradient, blue, black, blue. We're gonna put on Demir gradient. There we go. And I'm actually gonna go lights, default. There we go. So it takes a little less of the screen. Again, I'm actually just gonna let this through because I'm afraid he has some kind of a damage amp. I mean, actually, I know that the red cap does. He just has a built-in damage amp. If I blocked it with the rune crab, he'd just kill it. Yeah, he's gonna pump damage anyway, though. What do I need? What do I need? I'm trying to keep didn't say please up, but I don't have enough land to actively do things currently and keep up didn't say please. And how do we do a sorcery? Yeah, okay. We'll just keep milling him a little bit here with our rune crab, and we'll swing with Wind Robber in the sky. Ooh, I saw that. And I'll show you guys what I saw in a second. I saw a couple of his legendaries that are kind of core to his comp, or his cards. NX, which is pretty great. He gets stronger the more red things you have on the field, the more red costs you've played. And Torbran, which is doubles up damage whenever you do combat damage with red source. It deals 2 more damage. So he gets a lot of little things out in the field, like these fervent champions, and runs them down. Ember Cleave is a bane of my existence. It what's it called? Gives double strike to something, and you can flash it out. Yeah. We get 1 more land on the field. I can start bringing out Luris. Because again, I want to keep up didn't say please. I'm afraid he's holding another removal card, like the Giant Stomp, or more Frostbites. Didn't say please. To stop Luris. Didn't say please is one of my favorite cards. Just like the story of this card, right? The little fairy that's just wrapping them up, and it's just you counter a card, and you make them mill card. You make them throwaway cards because they didn't say please. Okay, we need more cards in our hands. We're gonna enter the story here. We did not get any land, which is kind of sad. What we did get was a Lull Mage Domination, so we can take control of a creature card. Permanent, we can just take his card. We got more draw. We got a Thought Thief, which is great on the next turn. What I was really hoping to get was some land. So we can keep our Rune Crab ticking, and we can get Luris in our hand. We didn't do that. We didn't get any counters. There are 3 different counters in this deck. We got 1 removal. We got a Heartless Act for removal, though, which is not bad. Spells your opponent casts the target Terror of the Peaks cost an additional 3 life. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage to that creature's... Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks does damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Power is their attack stat. Okay. We need to get rid of that boy. Or you know what? We need to take him. How much is he? He's 5. We can take him next turn. So Lull Mage, when he has more than 8 cards in his graveyard, it costs 3 less to cast. And X means I pick how much to cast it with. Okay, let's get a land out. Right? Yeah, land out. Things hitting him cost extra life. If I cast this at 5, 3 will get automatically deduced. Auto pay it. That's my boy now. And now we attack. That's the giant I was looking for, the deal 2 damage to any target giant. Yeah. So now Terror of the Peaks belongs to us for the rest of the game. Well, until it dies. Once it's dead, it goes to his graveyard. Of course, because his card. Can you repost so I can add play? Yeah. Bam, there we go. I'll make a Magic the Gathering role in the Discord so we can have a section that people can go to. And I'll post my my player tag there as well. I would have also surrendered in that situation. While my Simic Mutate deck is definitely my favorite deck, this one is the stronger of the two. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Hey, Winning is the only option wants to add me. Hi, Winning. I want to keep grinding a little bit, though. Then I want to learn I want to start making brawl decks. Sent, received, and accepted. Yeah. So I'm clearing some Discord notifications real fast while I'm flicking through here. I gotta like obsessively clear these, but it's fine. Now we're good. Ooh, the second one I'll find a deck to play too. But yeah, so I have 2 variants of that Dimir Rogue deck. Right, we have the Steal from Your Graveyard, and we have the Play from Our Graveyard versions of the deck. I have a hard time putting those together. I've seen somebody else who uses one of the Teferi's Insight cards. He uses 4 of them. Can we play this hand? We can, but we have to get something good in our next couple of draws. We cannot play this card for a while. This is okay. This is fine. It's slow, but we can play. We could theoretically get him out, Luris. So we'll see. So we have options. We're gonna go right away with Wind Robber. The trick is we play against a deck like ours and we are behind on momentum, we just lose. Mill deck mirror matches. Whoever has momentum wins. I want to keep Drown the Lock up. So we're gonna play that instead of Dismal Backwater. Okay, it's a green something snow ramp deck so far. I can tell that because we see a add green card in his ramp. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost from permanents you control without paying its mana. Interesting. That's fun. Let's make sure we can counter. So we now have 3 counters in our hand. We have Didn't Say Please, we have Cancel, and we have Drown the Lock. He has no creatures, so he can't... Oh, wait. Converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost. So he's at 0, so he has to get a 1. Didn't Say Please. So see, I want Luris out because I want to start going with that. But I want to hold Drown the Lock, actually, I think. See, we have a really slow opening, but we are going to deny him a lot. And that seems to be kind of his thing. Oh, this is, what's his face? Little Squirrel Boy. Who is super obnoxious, by the way. It's just like, Nope. See, I would be so tilted, I would probably FF. Because I'm in control of momentum right now. It's not good. I have really slow momentum. I'm in control of it, but yeah. We'll see. This is a really good card. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I feel dirty. I feel really dirty. That's blue decks, by the way. That's just blue decks. Ooh, what card did we get? Ooh, neutralize. Another counter target spell. Ooh, but it's a cycling card. Okay. So cycling is you can pay the cost and I can discard this card and then I draw a new card. So it's basically like a draw card. It is a counter or a draw card. There is a cycling deck that is just, they're all low cost cycling and a couple things that like get big bonuses when you cycle or do damage to your opponent when you cycle. So you put them on the field. And then there is a nuke in that says your opponent takes 1 damage and you gain 1 life for every card with cycling in your graveyard. And then I play into that deck. If I see cycling come out and I'm playing discard, I just forfeit. Because I'll have him at like 58 cards in his graveyard, 2 cards in his deck. He'll top deck that play, and I'll just lose. I'll take like 50 damage and just lose. So you notice I'm not even playing ranked because I don't need that stress right now. I don't know. Ranked in this is really chill for a bunch of reasons. One, you can't talk to your opponent. Besides like hello, good game. This hand, we can't play this hand. Notice that there's not a single monster. This hand hurts because I want to play it, but we have 2 lands. Hey, he surrendered before us. I'll take it. He knew we had a rune crab, guys. Also, I have other rune crab art we could use. I'm just using the stylized one. So when I say art, so there's daily deals, right? Every day that you can spend gold and you can get like cool card art for your cards. So like you could basically buy holographics with the gold. Right, if we go to my rune crabs, I have 2 different card arts for it. Oh, I might not have bought this card art actually. Never mind, I didn't buy this card art. I bought this card art because it's cooler looking than that guy. But yeah, you can buy card art for almost any of them. If I see them come up and they're cards that are in my deck or cards that I like and I would use, I would buy them. Like Into the Stories is really cool. The problem is that this deck, a lot of these cards, I believe, yeah, are that set there, the Eldraine set, and they're going out, I believe. Like Drown in the Loch is Eldraine. Which is a big piece of this deck. And so is Into the Story and Baked into Pie. So we'll see. We'll see where we get with that. So this deck might not be as good in like 4 days. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, I should have been like raffling off platinum every time we win. Here, because I haven't. For anybody who's in chat, here's a fat raffle. If you're hanging out, go ahead, exclamation point join. I just like, we haven't played games where like, you know, I can win in a while. And I didn't raffle off any platinum because of it. Juicy raffle indeed. Okay, we could play this. We could play this hand. We have a slow opening with a Zaggoth Triome into Rune Crab into Awakening into Rune Crab. And ideally, we get more land on our next draw. Ideally, we want to draw a land card. Top decking an island, because we go second, would be ideal here. Because if you top deck an island, anyone besides the mods enjoy the juiciness? They might not. That's fine. Magic is really like a just chill stream day card. Oh, he's playing a life deck he1. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna open with this because we need to play Rune Trap next turn. Nope. Yep. Oh, you guys. Nice. Playing Snow, though, which is interesting. So this guy's fun. When you have more than 27 life in Standard, he can just create a 4/4 Angel every turn. We're still the problem of we are currently in a land drought. We have no land. Ooh, he's playing Luros. Okay. Sentinelize. He could Sentinelize right now. That's annoying. He can start limiting his graveyard by throwing things out. Is he playing a weird white exile deck? Like graveyard deck? Nice high fives. Ooh, pretty. What do you do? I was trying to read your card. When the Maul enters the battlefield, attach a target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and first strike. Ooh, that's really good. And please notice that we have not drawn another land. What do I do here? What do I do here? What do I do here? Do I kill him? Do I kill this creature? I kind of think I kill this creature. Because that's going to get out of hand very quickly. The problem is the Maul's still there. He just can't use it for a while. Okay, if we get a land, we play the crab, we play the land. If we don't, we play the Wind Robber. No! He exiles a creature when it enters, and it's just destroyed. When this thing dies, I get a illusion back with a 1. Well, we'll play the boy. Play a land. We are severely behind in momentum right now, which is bad in a mill deck. We've got Wind Robbers of One Mind, Lull Mage Domination, we can't play it for a while, and a Soaring Thought Thief. We have no counters left in our hand. We could pull out Luros. The problem is he exiled our monster. He decked and top decked another Sky Cleaver. Fuck, okay. Okay. 10k for a flat for a weak speed up. You wish. It is a 5/5 flyer with first strike and vigilance. Okay. Depending on what we draw next, we might just forfeit. Yep, we're gonna forfeit. We need a land. If we drew a single land, we were okay. But the best we could do is we could put a 1/1 out that would just die next turn. That is a bunch of really shitty hands. So we just go next. I'm sorry, I didn't win. No plat. I'll raffle one of my plat. But yeah. But how's everybody else today? Just chilling. Just chilling. Having good times. Clear some notifications. Click some buttons. There we go. Yeah, no, I can't. I still don't think I'm going to take plat for D&D influence. I think that's a slippery slope of a really hard to do system. Bring a style spreadsheet, Google it, keep track of what I've learned. Ooh, okay, fun. Can we play this hand? Hell no. We have 3 of our most expensive cards in our hand. Okay. We could play this hand. It's a weird one, but we can do it. The problem is we are land dry, right? So we're going to play this. We're going to pay 3 life to play a Thieves Guild Enforcer. We're going to play this and get a space island out. And we're just gonna play a Thieves Guild Enforcer every turn. Gem Razor, okay. Oh, what's this ooze? There is an old ooze deck I really liked. Better if I put a +1/+1 counter on your creature. Oh, interesting. So now we play this. We're gonna go for an island because we need blue to cast our spells. We don't have any yet. He's not gonna put 4 cards in his discard. We're not strong enough yet, but we're getting there. I would love to top deck, you know, some land. Old Growth Troll is cool. When he dies, he's a land. Okay, okay. This is better. Our problem still remains a bit that we are behind in momentum here. Oh, he's a +1/+1 counter deck. Okay, I see. I know that because we just put a bunch of his Vorinclexes into the graveyard. Who's cool. He doubles the counters put out and halves mine. Yeah, he becomes an enchanted forest when he dies. Can I afford to take another big hit? He's got a... Oh, Blizzard Brawl, okay. Oh, he gets indestructible. Okay, I was like, why would you do that? He has to get indestructible, otherwise he just dies. Yeah, I don't want to deal with your bug, so I'm going to kill it. Unless you have another Blizzard Brawl. Which if he does, he could kill my other Thieves Guild Enforcer and then still kill this guy. But I don't think he does. Okay. Here's how this is going to go. I'm going to play this, and then we're going to put this into our hand. We need to leave at least one blocker. Because there is the potential that he has a double his creature strength card in his hand. Or another Blizzard Brawl. Actually, even another Blizzard Brawl, we're just in trouble. Yeah, we gotta sack this. Yep. We'll kill it. He'll get his land. Yeah. He'll enchant his land, which he can create a monster of. Okay. Sure. He got his troll back. Now we can play this guy, right? So we play him. Then we Fabled Passageway. So now we can play from our graveyard. Fabled Passageway into a swamp. Ready for this? Into a swamp. And we play it from our graveyard. And now he discards. There is a good chance he Blizzard Brawls Luros of the Dream. Which is problematic for us. For a lot of reasons. We are currently vulnerable, but we can take control of a creature he plays next turn. Let me see what he's got. He would have had a top deck of Blizzard Brawl, because there's no way he wouldn't have already used the Blizzard Brawl. Okay. So we just do this again. He'll play this. If he tries to count... green doesn't really have counters. So we're pretty safe there. Blue is the one that has counters. Good game. Does that mean you're giving up? Or does that mean you you win because you have something in your library I don't know about? Learned and sending grapes to my friend trying to do writs because making a dagger is apparently easier than making wine. There you go. There you go. 100 different style motifs in the game. Fun, fun. Is that where he top decked something that means he just wins next turn? I don't know what happened. I'm afraid. When somebody says good game like that in like a weird position, it either means they're tilted, or they drew the card that means they're gonna win, or they're gloating. I'm confused, guys. So this is me a big discarding boy for him. Because we're gonna play the Thought Thief as well. Because Thought Thief means he's gonna discard another 2 cards, and all these guys are stronger. Yeah, he's definitely he's a counter deck. He's a +1/+1 counter deck. Which looks really fun, and I'd be down to make one at some point. It's all about using like these shamblers and the oozes. Yeah, he forfeited. Okay. And the beetle, right? They get a +1/+1 whenever there's a monster with a 4/4 or stronger. And then Vorinclex to double that all. It's very green. It's very get big monsters faster. Ooh, a Kogla the Ape Titan. He's fun. Yeah. Could throw humans back into your hand and give him indestructible, which is cool. He's just a big card and does damage. I play him in the mutate deck, so that when the Sterix mutates, here we'll play the mutate deck next because I want to play that. When the Sterix mutates, it brings cards out. Right? If you pull Kogla out, Kogla just starts smashing stuff, which is fun. Okay. Ideal draws allow you to curve out. Yes. And that's what I've been complaining about with almost all my decks. This deck specifically has a very high, a very large top end on the curve. Okay. Okay, we can kind of play this. We can kind of stall it with Ranger's Guile. We got a Poliwag Symbiote to start, which we can mutate into a Heron. We can work with it. It's not ideal, but we can work with it. And it buys us some time to draw something else to play as well. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Hi, Bear. Okay. Mr. Nessa player, what do you got? What are you playing? Show me what you've got. Clear my notifications again because I'm obsessive about it. Okay. Are they gonna play a card? Oh, I won. I owe you guys a raffle. There we go. There you go. A raffle. Go ahead and join it. The mods get richer. I like it. Hey, Nessa. Hiroshi. It's your turn. Oh, we can change my lights back. Radiant. Let's go cyan. Blues. Oh, I don't want to do blue. I want to do green. Do green. There we go. It'll be Simic-y. Now we're Simic colors. This is the Simic crest for my deck. I got fun deck skins. And by fun, I mean I have 2 of them. Okay, so here's what happens when you don't play. Your timer starts to tick down. You get a timer every couple turns, I think. You stack one up like every 3 or 4. So if he doesn't do this, it's just going to auto pass to me. If he fails this 2 turns in a row, he loses the game. He forfeits. So in Magic the Gathering Arena, you'll get a bunch of like toddlers who will just stop playing the game. They'll do all F4, which doesn't end the match. They can't start a new one, and they'll just walk away, and they'll leave you trapped in a game until their timers tick down because they would rather try to make somebody else suffer and annoy them than actually play the game. Oh, hey, they're here. In Opt, that's Teferi, by the way. He's a time mage. Okay. He's playing a blue card draw something. He could be playing a mill deck, like a Teferi Mill, which is super obnoxious. Teferi Mill there is a card called Teferi's Insight that whenever you draw a card, your opponent discards 2 from their deck. Oh, he's a mutate deck. You guys know how I love seeing other mutate decks. Cards! Yes, Angela, cards. And pretty creatures. Like, you see my pretty burb? My Poliwag is now a pretty burb. No, there's no advantage to letting the other player go first. I don't know why he did that. I mean, except maybe in that red deck we saw, where if he has less cards in his hand, he gets to steal mine. But I don't think so. But yes, this is my pretty burb. Mutate decks. Okay, so he's gonna put the cards back in my hand. Annoying. Mutate decks stack cards on top of each other, and they all get stronger as you do that. Okay, he's got a really good mutate opening. And he stalled me really hard, which is annoying. But we can Sterix next turn instead of Dreamtail Harrowing. Yeah. I mean, the only other thing is you can see what kind of deck your opponent's playing when they go first, but that's really it. Going first is usually pretty nice. Huh. Okay, see, I'm torn here. So, Migratory Greathorn puts cards into my hand, or puts land onto the field when it mutates. And it leaves this open, which is why we're going to do it. We're actually going to discard the Heron, which I don't think he sees coming. I'm doing that because I got the Scute Swarm. That's why. We're not even going to attack because I see he's got stuff in his hand. We're going to Scute Swarm. Ideally, he doesn't try to destroy this thing. Oh, you're going to pick Death Touch, aren't you? You're annoying. He did. Death Touch is if you do damage to a creature, it dies. It doesn't matter how much. If you pain in my butt later. And now I'm sad we got rid of our flyer. Okay. Ooh, all these Sterixes. You'll see why it's important in a moment. So we're going to Scute Swarm. We're actually going to hold off on this until we can mutate it into a Sterix. Darn it. He must have another Eliminate. I mean, it's fine. We could always Sterix the Greathorn. It'll be okay. But I want to Sterix the Scute Swarm, because then it'll clone into more Sterixes. Yep, he's got another Eliminate. Okay. He's a loser. It's fine. We're just going to get a big-ass Greathorn going. Ready? Watch this, right? So mutate this boy. Yeah, you know, when these decks can go in, Archipelagore is really good as well. Look at that. Now we're going to put a land on the field, and we're going to draw a bunch of cards, and any of the permanents also go on the field. So now we got another one of those guys. Put another land down. We're not going to attack yet because this thing's in our way. We've got a couple ways to get rid of it. We just got to get them. The Archipelagore will actually just get rid of it on our turn now. So see, we're going to mutate. Archipelagore will let us tap all of his creatures because we've mutated 3 times. For every mutate, we get to tap a creature. Then we get to pick a land, and then we put a bunch of cards in here, and we bring them back out onto the field. Okay, we'll play a land just for shits and giggles. You know, let's... actually, let's hold off on the mutate. We'll use the mutate next turn if we have to on the Archipelagore, so we can tap them again. This is the mutate control. So that's because the Archipelagore is a 7/7 that is also all of these things. Mutation. Improvise, adapt, overcome. And that's how you win with the Simic deck. That's why I like it over the blue-black variant. Because I like the Sterix. There's a raffle. Go ahead and get in. Okay. 5 more wins, and we can start learning how to play Brawl. Almost there. Also, I'm really enjoying playing Magic, guys. We're gonna play more Magic. We'll play more Magic on stream. It is a free game if anybody is interested in downloading and playing it. We could play sometime. If we get enough people who like playing it, we could do a tournament amongst ourselves with Platinum on the line. Can we play this hand? We can play this hand. It's an awkward one. Double Poliwag Symbiote is what our opponent had last turn. It makes our mutates really cheap, and it cycles our cards very quickly. The problem is we are relying on drawing mutates afterwards. This will scry, so we're going to see the top. I don't want another Poliwag Symbiote. So scrying means we look at the top X number of cards, in this case 1, and we can choose the order they go on the top of our deck, or we can put them on the bottom. Okay, that's doable. So we get 2 of these guys out here. This is going to cost us 4 to play, which we have 4 land, so it's doable. And Sterix is a ramp that's going to get these cards. Ooh, he foretold something. Let's test it with a Poliwag Symbiote. I think it's foretold healing and buffing. Foretelling is he exiles the card and he pays some cost so that he can pay it for a different price later. Oh, it's make angels cards. Okay. Foretold create that many angels. Cool. That's fun. I'm sorry about that, sir. Because I'm going to destroy your angel immediately. If you remember, I was telling you about how when you return a card to a hand, and that card is a what's it called? We'll keep the Great Horn. It's reckless, but we'll keep the Great Horn. And that card is not a real card. It just gets destroyed. So poof, it's gone. We're gonna attack. I actually totally forgot that this is basically free to do, and I should have done this first. Then we're gonna mutate this guy. I think he stays tapped. Darn it, we gotta get rid of Ram through. And the channel. No, it's so sad. I would have liked to have kept those, but we got the Scoot Swarm, which is a win condition. Scoot Swarm into this guy is really strong, which we can do in 2 turns. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life. Oh, fun. This guy. So we have 2 options. We can mutate the Scoot Swarm. I actually think we're going to mutate the Great Horn and get land out, because that makes our Scoot Swarm stronger. Or I should say, it protects our Scoot Swarm. Because now we have 2 of them, so he has to get rid of both to stop us from being able to Scoot Swarm. I'm very confused, though, because he hasn't really played anything. Okay, he just didn't draw well. Okay. I'm going to say, usually, when you see a mono white, we see something that's called White Weenie, which is a bunch of cheap white things that are really strong, like when played together, like a lot of synergy. White has a lot of cheap cards usually. A Rootless U. When it dies, we search the library for a creature card power toughness 6 or greater, reveal and put it in your hand. Oh, so it dies, we get a big boy. Cool. So you'll see white and red weenie a lot. For this same reason, kind of very powerful, low-cost cards that are expendable and get you a lot of momentum really early on. Okay, 4 more wins. We can start learning how to play Brawl. I have to find a Brawl deck format first, I think, of cards that I have. Then I think we can try to make one. I don't want to spend any wild cards on making cards. So while this hand looks awesome because we have our combo, in fact, we have a really good version of it, and then we have a big boy, we can't play any of these cards safely. So we're gonna take the mulligan. I'm going to cry a little bit. And I guess we'll try to play this hand. I don't know if we can play this hand. I got rid of the Sterix because there's no way we're playing it for a very long time. It takes 4 lands to play. Of course, we drew another Ranger's Guile. It takes a lot of land to play any of these cards. We need 5 land to get going with one of these 2. We need 6 with a Sterix. The problem is we drew a second Ranger's Guile, which is useless if we don't have another thing to play. Black, green, snow makes me think we're playing against the poison deck. But I'm not sure. It does make me think we're playing against Poison Death Touch. But I don't know what's foretold in that. Is there a black, like, just murder foretell? Oh, Mardu Outrider. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we can start playing the game now. So we can play a Recluse. He probably has a foretold Murder My Creature card, which is fine, I guess. Not much we can do. Next turn, we can Fabled Passageway. Maybe I should have held off on the Recluse until I could protect it with Ranger's Guile, but I'm not sure. I don't know what the right move was. I was thinking I had to get something down, so when he swings with the Outrider, I can at least hit him back. Maybe even throw it back into his hand. Ooh, a cycling card. When you cycle this, put a trample counter on card. Oh, interesting. Until end of turn. Oh, just permanently. Cool. Cycle cards are cool. I don't play a lot of them, but they are. Ooh, okay. Okay. So here's where we're at, guys. We play Scoot Swarm. We Fabled Passageway. We Fabled Passageway into a forest. So now we've got 2 of these little boys to help protect us that are not going to do a lot of protection since this guy is Trample. What we do next, though, is we turn the Scoot Swarm into a Shore Shark by mutating it, and we throw the Outrider back into his hand. So he'll lose his Trample counter. And then he'll have to sacrifice another creature to play it. So we're going to have to take a big hit. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield if it's an elf. Interesting. So he cycled to put it in the graveyard, and then he brought it back. Okay, we're just going to throw that into his hand then. Never mind. That's a fun combination. I like that. So this thing normally costs 9 to play. He played it by paying 2 on one turn and 4 on the other. I respect that. I'm going to have to deny you, though. Okay. My problem is still we're dry of land. We need more land. Because I can't protect my Shore Shark anymore. I did everything I had just to get the 11/11 off the field. Because if he has that combo again, it's going to take him 2 turns to do it. And he would ideally like to trample on something else. He has to play something else too. But we'll see. I mean, he's slowly whittling me down. He knows this. I'm at 11. I hit him for more each turn, but ooh. Another big cycling boy. Put a Death Touch token on. 8 on Nightmare Horde. That's a scary card. Oh. And yep, it's a weird adaptation of the poison deck. Okay. Okay. I need more land for that. Fuck. That's bad. Because it's indestructible, so I can't even kill it. Well, that's going to be 2 poison counters to me. That was not what we needed. Okay. Yeah, we lose. We needed to draw a land. If we drew a land, we could play the game. Because then we could have Heron, and we could protect our Heron. But we needed a land, or we needed another Shore Shark. Because we need to get that thing off the field. But we drew none of those. We drew another card that couldn't help us. Or, I mean, we could have taken a Great Horn. Great Horn would have been okay. Can't play this hand. This one we can play. We're going to drop a Ram through. Yeah. Again, I say we can play this one because we have a turn 2 play. We have then a turn 3 play, and we can protect. Ram through is nice, but it's not useful until we have a Heron out. So we'll see. Ooh, this is a fun deck background. I don't know where this is from, but it's pretty. Ah, red weenies. We are actually a really hard deck for red weenie if we have a Poliwag opening. So red weenies have a bunch of really cheap goblin cards. Goblin cards have a habit of making other goblin cards and sacrificing goblin cards and all kinds of stuff. Actually, he can have an Infuriate in his hand. We're going to take the hit. Oh, he didn't attack, which means he didn't have it. We're going to Heron here. Because I want to get stuff going. Ooh, we're going to drop the Heron. We're going to hope we draw a land on the next turn, because what we want to do is we want to get Scoot Swarm out, and then we want a Great Horn Scoot Swarm. Because then every time we mutate the Scoot Swarm, we get a land out, which means we get another Scoot Swarm. It's a cyclical Scoot Swarm nightmare. Okay. And you know what? We're going to attack. He wants to be aggressive. We're going to be more aggressive. It's one of the ways you can fight a red deck. You don't always win that way. Yep, here we go. This gets problematic. Every time his little weak monsters attack, he's going to shoot us. But it's fine. We're going to Scoot Swarm. And we're not going to attack this turn, so we can kill a goblin next turn with the Heron. Then next turn, we Migratory Great Horn to Scoot Swarm. Ah, shit. Okay. You should attack with at least one of those, dude. Yep, that's what I would do. Yep, resolve them all. Yep. Now I can block one. Could have an Infuriate. He's going to get an additional goblin. So he really just might be trading one into a goblin to do an extra 3 damage. He had an Infuriate. So that makes us a 4/3, which will kill this. He doesn't seem to have other burn cards, so we're just going to match it. We're going to Great Horn the Scoot Swarm. I would like to draw another, what's it called? Another little guy, but alas, we did not. So what we're going to do here, we'll sack this guy into them if we have to. This costs us... Oh, we can't mutate this. Never mind. Can I afford to make the tax? No, we can't afford to make a tax here. We have to go to block. We have to force him to choose to sacrifice his goblins. Because if we attack, he just attacks. If it's equipped, it has haste. Okay. When it dies, it deals damage equal to just about any target. Okay, that's annoying. So if he gets equipped, his power goes up. Power is the left number. And that's going to be problematic for us. I am looking at... We can play a... Okay, ready? Can we mutate you now? This is a big boy, big dick play. Right? So we now have a 7/7. We get to tap 2 creatures. We play another land, which gets another copy of it. We play another land, which gets another copy. We now have 4 7/7s on the field. And we chain 2 of his creatures down, which is not a real turn. what it did is we tapped it, and it does not untap during its controller's untap phase in their upkeep. We can mutate it again, and we can tap all of his creatures, and we just win. He needs to have... there's a card that summons 2 goblins, and then an extra goblin for every one of those cards in your graveyard. If he has 2 of them, he can get enough blockers out to stay alive. There's no way he has enough damage cards to kill all of these guys. He has to kill all 4 of these, basically. And what's going to happen next turn is we're just going to Glowstone Recruits. We're going to have 8 of these dudes, right? Because remember, every one of these has every property the other ones have. So whenever we play a land, or a land enters the field... Oh, wait, what? Oh, mana cost 3 or less. Okay. I was like, why don't you just take this guy? That makes sense with this strategy. Unfortunately, it's not enough. I appreciate the attempt, though. So for... okay. I was debating if I wanted to be really rude. I could have been really rude and gotten 16 of those guys on the board just to show you guys. But that would be like being a proper dick to this dude, because I already beat him. Yes. Okay. We're almost at learn how to play Brawl time. Which I'm pretty sure is just Commander. Welcome. Nader Tater. Welcome to this madness. Enjoy your 500 platinum. Thank you for the follow. Nice name, by the way. I dig it. We're playing my Simic Mutate deck, which is what we just won with. Which means I just won, which means you guys deserve a raffle. There you guys go. Exclamation point join to get in on the raffle if you so wish. I know we're in like super chill mode today, which I'm totally down with. We got both channels, which is nice. So the channels are just they're an option of which card to play, which land to play. What's our play pattern here? We play some channels. We hope we get some other low end. We wait till 4 to get a Scoot Swarm out, and then we start mutating. I think that's the play. That's how it works. I need to find a better place to put my head in Magic as well. Ooh, is he playing Mill? If he's playing Mill, we could have a problem. Because he has way more momentum than us if he's playing Dimir Rogues. Okay, but he doesn't have a Rune Crab start. Oh no, he's playing the green black mutate version. Okay. I'm just gonna play a Recluse. Just so you have something on the board. Because we're gonna hopefully top deck a land and not another Archipelagore. Yes, 7 mana. This is what I wanted. Hey, Urban Heat, how are you? Archipelagore, while a great card, was not what I wanted. What I do want is a land. RNGesus, if you could give me a land, that'd be fantastic. Yep. So whenever that mutates, I lose life, and he gains life. It's a pretty good card. The brownies today that require 2 sticks of butter. Am I doing okay? Most likely. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that hit. This is what we wanted to see. So now we Scoot Swarm. Now we Forest. Now we attack. Because we can defend the Scoot Swarm for a minute. And the Scoot Swarm turns into Pouncing Shore Shark. Pouncing Shore Shark sends his mutated boy back into his hand. We survive 1 more round. We need to keep drawing land, though. Or we need a Great Horn. He's going to pull an Eliminate. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, Urban Heat. Well, you have got nice brownies, so you got a nice chill Sunday evening. I was really tired, so stopped streaming at 11 last night. Got some Taco Bell. Got less tired. Called it, by the way. and then laid in bed until like 3:45 a.m. Just finishing watching Skate the Infinite. So then I slept into like noon today, and now I'm kind of way too awake. I'm gonna have to take melatonin tonight because I have to work in the morning, of course. Yes, I took a nap this afternoon, so I don't know how I'm tired. What you can talk about? Delicious. I got a quesalupa and some nachos, and it was way more food than I needed to eat at midnight, but it was delicious. Okay. We still need land to deal with this guy. We have the momentum now. Okay, sure. 2 could play that game. I actually think that was a really bad move by him. I sleep well after eating well. I mean, yes. Sometimes food comas just make me go to sleep. Yeah. I couldn't tell you why that works that way, but it is. The why this was a bad move that I don't think I would have done is this is a really good card to slow my momentum. So he knew I had a creature that I was going to mutate. He knew that because he's playing the same style deck. What he could have done was waited for me to actually play a card. And then return multiple high value targets to my hand instead of just returning a single low value target, right? Like the Recluse was doing nothing except being annoying. If he held it for now, he could have sent both of these cards into my hand, right? And then forced me to take 2 more turns to get them out, possibly kill the Scoot Swarm while it was vulnerable. Like, I haven't drawn lands. I need lands. We haven't drawn a land in 3 turns. Like, I can Recluse the Shore Shark and send this back into his hand and then attack again. I could do that, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, that's a good sign. No, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna play him. Because now he has reach, so this guy does a lot of things, right? When you don't draw a land, rip, I know, right? Like when you need one. Now, don't get me wrong, you can get flooded by land, that also hurts. But he gives me an interesting options, and lets me swat this thing out of the air. Also makes 2 priority targets he needs to get rid of, because I can mutate this guy. The idea there being, if I block with him, I can draw a card and hopefully have a better chance of getting the land to turn on our Scoot Swarm. Ooh, Mysterious Egg. Whenever this guy mutates, you get a +1/+1. It's a good opening in a mutate deck. I'm not running it because I'm out of space. Okay, here he goes. Now he throws this back. Wait, really? Gonna throw the... Okay. Sure. I mean, this is why I wanted the 2 priority targets. I also think that was the wrong move. Yes, you guarantee damage now. And you slowed my damage a little bit, but like, what did you actually do? Right? So now I draw a card. Hopefully it's a land. We send this back into his hand. So try again. We got the land. Now we have 2 flying Shore Sharks. And yes, can he throw my Shore Sharks back into my hand? Yes, he can. But that means I can just play and do an Archipelago. I can then, he can, if he does that, he's letting me reset my Scoot Swarm. Right? So I can Scoot Swarm into Recluse, into Dream Heron, into Shore Shark, and get much more value out of it. It is never reasonable lands. So let's see, watch him do it again. Yep. What I would do in his case is I would get rid of that. That I think is the right move. Yep. Okay, cool. That was the thing I would have done. Because now he gets his draw. Ooh, that was unfortunate for him. Because this is one of the best things I could have drawn. So, you know what? We'll throw that back into his hand. We'll just be annoying. I don't want him to throw this back anymore. That's why. We're going to put 3 things onto the board. Or we're going to draw 3 cards. We're going to exile them. And we're going to put any permanents on the board. That is land and creatures. So now he doubles because we played a land. And then I'm going to draw a card. That's a Poliwag. Okay, Poliwag could be worse. And we're just going to swing in the air with our Flying Sterix. Yep. I really love this deck. Mutate deck is so fun. Like, look at this. Look at this guy. So this guy is a beetle that mutated into a shore shark, that mutated into a heron that is now this thing. So it's all these things together. Like, it's the chimera creatures that we made on stream the other day. And by the other day, I mean like 2 months ago. He's got to get rid of a lot of things on my board. Okay. So he can get rid of 2 things on my board. That's not enough. Okay, so he kills the 1 flyer. Oh, no, I would have definitely gotten rid of the flyer. Because that's 6 damage he can't stop without a flying creature. But I'm just going to play the Sterix on top of this Sterix. Yeah, no, I am. Right. So he has to play his Tomb Raider. If he doesn't play his Tomb Raider, right, I just fly over him and hit him. You're still at 6, right? Well, it's just 2. It's only mutated twice. Oh, no, he can send something by mine again. Okay, there he goes. There he goes. That's better. He did. He managed to get rid of everything on my board, which he had to do. Okay. Well, this is awkward. Because I'm going to have to discard cards. Is Sterix the right move? It's a Shore Shark. No, I think Shore Shark's the right move. I like we both basically know each other's entire hands. What don't I want? Get rid of one of the Shore Sharks he does know about. Okay. We're just gonna keep doing this. The problem is his thing is going to keep working. He has to double shark, right? Oh, no, he doesn't have to double shark. He just has to mutate one more thing. What's the mutate cost in this? Okay, he can do it. So he's just going to keep draining 2 life and gaining 2 life. And he's going to keep throwing my 2 things away. Okay. Maybe I Archipelagore instead. The problem is he still mutates it, right? I have to destroy that. I need a card that lets me destroy his creature. That's not it, but that helps. Okay. I think with that, we can win. Okay, so if I play you, right, what happens? Can I play you still? I can't play you. I can play you still, right? Yeah. Things I can throw away. You. And honestly, you. Oh, I know just submit one. Okay, never mind. That's right. We'll have to submit more in a moment. I'm so stupid, guys. I needed to leave 1 mana open for Ranger's Guile. Nope. No, we've lost. We're stuck in this infinite loop where he can still do damage to us, but we can't do damage to him because he has a mutate card. I know, I was so stupid. I misplayed. I lost because I played the stupid Scullywag and calculated my mana perfectly, but didn't factor in the what's it called? Stupid text. It's fine. We'll play it. We'll play Dimir Rogues. Let's just, let's just make somebody else feel sadder. That's how that's how we feel better about ourselves, right? We just make somebody else feel worse. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I'm proud of you, Ernie. Thank you, Urban Heat. Thank you. At least somebody's proud. But yeah, no, it's fine. That was just a misplay by me. Let me put on my Dimir lights. Blue, gray, blue. These are our Dimir lights now. So this deck is all about making our opponent mill their cards. Which should be fun. Well, it's fun for us. So we'll seize. We'll seize. Oh, a ping. Who dares ping me? Oh, somebody went live. Friendos went live. Fun, fun, fun. But yes. Now we wait for a game. I just want to win. Hey, look, a game. So that we can learn how to play Brawl. I've only ever played Commander with my friends, and it was super casual. Can we open with this hand? Kind of, but it's rough. If we don't get a land on our first 2 draws, we're in trouble. We can try it though. Lurrus can save us here. So the trick is we play rogues. We play the Thief of Guild Enforcer, or the Thieves Guild Enforcer. We play rogues. Ooh, okay. And we play crabs. We play blue. We play crab, we play swamp, we play rogue. And that's our play order from right to left here. Crab, swamp, make the mill 3. Rogue. This is also a really nice backing. Just that. Enchant creature must tap for mana adds an additional. Okay, so it's 2 lands, and you can sacrifice it and create a 2/2 Wolf Green token. Cool. I love watching people play Magic with, like, it's so frustrating when I play. That's fair. Dude, all these cards are so pretty. Like, look at how majestic that Wolf token is. Look at this guy and how creepy he is and his little puppy. Look at the crab. Look at the crab boy. Look at this lady. She'll slit your throat, but she's hot. Okay, he's playing some crazy ramp deck. Oh, it's another Ugin ramp. Okay. Well, first things first, we're going to play a land. It's not the land that we wanted to play, but we're going to play it. We're going to get another rogue out. And we're going to do our best to keep putting things in his graveyard. I can only hope to ever be so majestic. I feel. So now we're going to... Oh, we need another... Crap, we need another island. We need to draw another island so we can didn't say please. See, all of our cards need a bunch of, like, island mana. We have 2 swamps and an island. Which with 3 wishes on it. Remove a wish counter from Wish Claw Talisman. Search your library for a card. Put it into your hand. Oh. An opponent gains control of Wish Claw Talisman. Activates spell only during your turn. Oh, interesting. So he can search for a card. Put it into his hand, and then I get this. Interesting. So he gets 2 wishes, I got 1 wish. That's an interesting card. Palladium Mirror. 2 colorless mana. Okay. Okay. This is exactly the card we needed. You don't need the 2, and you're gonna want to use me. Yeah. So only mods, VIPs, and subs have their names as colors other people can use. So you want to do exactly this, Urban Heat. You want to do lights, Padian, me. No, don't use 2. Yeah, so just copy exactly what I put. Just copy and paste that. There you go. And now you're gradient from me to you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nope. I'll take the hits. How long did it take this out of light? I built the original version in one afternoon, a couple hours. Then adding all the Crayola colors and all the cool stuff took over the course of a couple of weeks. We added things together. But a bunch of growth. He tried to kill all my creatures. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool. I have another didn't say please though, so I can make a discard. It's amazing. Oh my god. Oh, what? Didn't say pleasing his board wipe, or building my cool lights. You didn't say please. I feel like such a dick. Okay. So now we do this. And we do this just to prepare for it. And now when he attacks, actually both of you can attack. They discard 2 cards. I hit him. They discard another one. They take 6 damage if he doesn't block this one. I'm out of counters. But he's probably going to lose next turn if he doesn't do something about it. He could have more board wipes. He has enough mana to play an Ugin if he board wipes. If he board wipes, though, I play Luris, and then I start bringing my stuff back. Yeah. Practically real day. I'm putting watercoloring over it. It's so much fun. Nice, nice. I have abysmal handwriting. That I don't know if I have the patience to do calligraphy, because I can't even write normal print like a normal person. As Rune Halo enters the battlefield, choose a card name. You have protection from chosen card name? Interesting. I don't think that stops me from milling you, though. I'm not entirely sure. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Well, I can't do damage to him. You cannot be targeted, dealt damage, or enchanted by anything with a chosen target. To the battlefield, you command each opponent. Yeah, each component's not a target, so he's still gonna mill, but I can't do damage to him from Thieves Guild Enforcer, which is interesting. It's interesting. Okay, okay. Oh, cool. So we got our counter, which is fun. We don't have anything fun in our graveyard to play. We could try to dominate. We could try to dominate one of these guys. We could take it. That's an option. What's the best thing we could do? We could dominate a 5 mana card. You have to pay in the butt. Okay. Let's just attack. Keep milling, buddy. Keep milling. Yep. He's got 8 cards left. Nope. Oh god, I feel like such a dick. See, guys, I told you the solution to feeling better about yourself was making somebody else feel worse. I'm just kidding. Only do that in a game like this, where that is a mechanic that he knew could happen when he played a blue-black deck. Don't do that, or don't do that to people in real life, guys. But hey, we won, which means a raffle for all of you. Despite for sure you can't move your wrist, which is so frustrating, so much ink splattering. That's my problem, because like when I play FPS games, I play with my wrist. I don't use my shoulder and my arm. We got Angelic Ascension, exile attacker creature planeswalker. Its controller gets a 4/4 white angel creature with flying. Okay. And Resplendent Marshal, who is a mythic card, top tier. Flying. It's a 3 cost for 3/3, which is already pretty good. When it enters the battlefield or dies, you may exile another creature card from your graveyard. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control other than this one that shares a creature type with the exiled card. Okay, so if you're playing an angel deck, which looks like where you play this card, whenever you play it, all your angels get stronger, and then whenever this dies, all your angels get stronger, which is pretty cool. Okay. Let's continue roguing it up. Nice, 500s each. Can we play this hand? This is an awkwardly slow hand. We have 2 counters, we have 2 draws. I don't know if we can play this hand. We can play this hand. This hand has the curve that we need it to have. So I could play a Rune Crab here, but I'm not going to in case he has a spell that can remove it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the Rune Crab first here. Then we're gonna make him mill 6 cards. Oh, did we just get rid of an Ember Cleave? Oh man, getting rid of an Ember Cleave is the nicest thing we could have gotten rid of. Yeah. Ooh, we got rid of double Frostbites too. Robber of the Rich is a massive pain in our butt. And so we're gonna kill it. There we go. We have the momentum. He has cards that can hurt us. Ooh. Oh, it's a light color. 4/3 creature with vigils and all creature types until end of turn. Interesting. What you doing, buddy? You gonna attack? Not attack? Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice right there. Okay. He has something he can play. Put the Enforcer out. Because that means we get more for this guy coming out next turn. He could have a Rimrock Knight in his hand, which is an instant card. Got rid of 2 robbers, 2 frostbites, 1 ember cleave, 1 hardened. Okay. Gilded Forcer? Gilded Forcer. I love the Magic the Gathering card art, guys. I love it. It's so good. Okay, there's the Frostbite coming out to kill the crab. I don't think that was the right move. I think the Enforcer is the problem here. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you hit me, dude. I'm not risking my cards. Although, this makes me sad. But it's fine. Because we mill him, we do some damage, we mill him even more, and then we get to play this guy next turn. I'd let her enforce me. Yeah, she could step on me. I mean, what? Okay. We got another robber in there. He has, if at best, 1 Frost Knight left in the deck, 1 robber left in the deck. Robber doesn't scare me as much because I only have 1 card in my hand. Nope, he's out of robbers. And next turn we get to play our crab again because Loros comes out. Loros. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. You could have one Frostbite left. You could have more removal cards that I just don't know about. I'm assuming we've seen every card in his deck at this point. They're all in here. And he has 4 of them. 2 R's equals grr sound. Lurus. It's science. Lurus. Lurus. Yeah. Chase, you should play MTG Arena because Magic's fun. And it's free. Where's Mr. Strawberry here? Probably sleeping. Ooh, okay. If a red source would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +2. It's a very good card. I mean, what? But Rust takes all my time. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, you didn't attack with that? Really? Okay. So we play this. Now we can play from our graveyard. And we play a land. Discard cards. Attack. Ooh. He is stomping giants in there. Bone crushing giants can hit us and do bad things to us. They can hit our monsters directly. But yeah. Yeah, this is a Chase. This is a super obnoxious mill deck. Yep, there he goes. He had a giant. So okay, we play that from our graveyard next turn. He should have killed the Dream Den. That's fine. Go ahead, hit me. Oh, this is bad news, buddy. Mill 4 for that. Mill another 4 for that. And then is that game? That's game. That's enough damage to win too. And he had 11 cards left in his deck. Need that win to get more plat? Well, there it is, because we won. This is like super chill music. Maybe I find a little slightly more exciting music. Let's go back to the rock playlist. Rock playlist is a little more energy. It's okay, guys. I'm a Magic the Gathering streamer now. Chill is good. I was appreciating chill, but this is still chill-ish music that I'm down with. Necrotic. We're not playing Golgari, though. We're also not playing a demon deck. Maybe we were playing a demon deck. We play this music more. Okay. We need one more win. And you close all of these notifications because they're annoying. You clipped it. I need to make a clip channel for you guys. I don't know. I think general's fine for clips. Can I play this? We could play this, but we have to get something else to play on our next turn. Like in 2 draws, we need to get something else playable. We're playing this because we have the Enforcer. We can just pick a swamp. I'm sorry, Eric, you just missed it. Oh, that's a fun that one. We're playing a very similar deck, guys. He's also playing a mill deck of some kind. With snow. He's playing a snow mill? Oh, there's the zombie dude. There's like a lich, black lich, I think. That can play from graveyard, so maybe that's his thing. Yeah, so that means we can't play Lurus until we get enough mana to also cancel out. Okay, he's got another murder card in his hand. Yep. Yeah, I think my mill still goes through him. Yeah, he's a mill deck. He's a mill deck that just kills all your creatures, too. We need to keep drawing lands. If we draw land, I can enter the story and get a bunch of cards. If it was a creature card, you get 3 whites. Otherwise, you draw a card? Interesting. Oh, and you play it again from his graveyard. Fun. We're going to draw more cards because we don't have a land. He could counter this. Ooh, okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait till next turn. We're going to play the crab, and we're going to play this so that we can start milling him again. And we'll play the 3 life so that we can... Oh, we won't be able to cancel. Never mind. Oh, no, okay. We got Drown in the Lock. Well, okay. We're okay. You could try to counter this. We would counter his counter. It would get trickier if he keeps exiling cards, though. Yeah, because now I got to exile a bunch of cards, so now his graveyard's really low. Which is fine, it just becomes a problem for us to counter using Drown in the Lock. Oh yeah, I'll keep the land. We need land. Because the whole thing is Drown in the Lock, right? Can counter or destroy a creature or a card with converted mana cost. Converted mana cost is the total number of these little things on it. Like this is 3. That's less than or equal to the number of cards in the graveyard. So I can beat a 5 or higher card. Like, I can beat that. He might have another one, but I just want to make him pay for it. Right? Because remember, we want to get Loris out on the field safely. Yep, so he spent 2 cards to get rid of our 1 Ruined Crab. Which is fine, but we got our money's worth. Because now we're going to play this. Like that. We're going to enter tapped. We're going to play an Into the Story. Draw 4 cards. I'll have a full hand. Ooh, he's got a Thieves Guild Enforcer. Fun. Oh, that's fine. I don't want those cards right now anyway. These cards are much better. We could take his Thieves Guild Enforcer. That's so fun. Oh, now we definitely can, because he doesn't have mana to cancel us, I think. Okay. What do we do? Oh, no, I take his Ruined Crab. Yeah, okay. Or do I take his Thieves Guild Enforcer? Yeah, we take his Enforcer. Oh, oops, it needs to be exact. I'll take that. Thank you. Next turn, we can get this into our hand, and we can start playing from our graveyard. Because we have 2 of 1 mines, we can draw more. We can start. We'll just pull all the Thieves Guild Enforcers out of our graveyard. We got to be slow about it, though. Crap! I hate that card. It's literally the bane of my existence. But we can keep paying from our graveyard, so we'll be okay. He's going to start catching up in our discard game now. See what else he plays. So now I discard 2. He still has mana to counter. Oh, return to its owner's hand. Okay, well played. I hate this mirror match, by the way. You didn't play it? Oh, you're just gonna flash it out, okay. Go ahead, flash it. I'm not gonna counter it, you can flash it. You're not worth countering. not going to one mine freely. Well, not freely. It only costs 1 now. Ooh, a Heartless Act. No, that's fine. It still counts. Maybe so I couldn't of one mine, but whatever. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Okay. So what we got to do, right, is we've got to make sure we can always save Luris. 24 to 26. That's too tight. Nope. Now he's ahead of me on the discard game. Oh, we got a lot of crabs. But I think we grab Guild Enforcers. Yes, he's got a bunch of kill cards. Okay. That can only come in. That can draw him a card? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Okay. So we get him out in the field. We play a Guild Enforcer. Then we attack with Soaring Thought Thief. Okay, he's gonna get a bunch of things out. If we drew our other, one of those would be great. Okay. We'll do this. He doesn't have mana to do anything about it. We're gonna do that. And now we have to defend it. We can outscale him. We have to outscale it. Okay. I can play I can play the island. And I can get rid of that. Seems to be a rogue. All right, I'm out. I know, right? I need one more. I got tired of playing my mutate deck. I got tilted. So we're playing the rogues to make other people feel like we feel. But hi, Happy Sugar Waifu, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you. But we're in the mirror match, which is just sadness, because I don't run to Fairy. I'm not that bad of a person. I like my Simic Mutate deck. Yeah. Go ahead and Rune Crab. Okay, he has no cards. Okay. We just have to make sure we keep 3 open for cancel to keep the Dream Den alive. Try to mill us out by drawing. He has us right now. I don't have any enchantment removal in this deck. What you picking, buddy? Gonna keep paying to draw and exile your graveyard? Yep. Jesus, 1 minute in the stream and you're not helping your case. I know, right? It's fine. Nah, nobody who plays Dimir Rogue is a good person. Let's be serious here. Nobody who plays a mill deck is a good person. I built this deck because I played against somebody like this. I'm like, oh my God, that's like... One, these cards are really aesthetic, and I appreciate it. Andre! Hello, Andre the Padre. Welcome, friends of Andre. Welcome to our madness where we're in an awful mirror matchup, and I'm making everybody think I'm a terrible human being because I'm playing this deck. But welcome, Andre and friends. I am Padian. I am Greg Mike. Mike, Greg, Gregorovich, Michelangelo, whatever. I have many names. He's hauled up on Merfolk too. 40 more views to see two terrible humans being going at each other. Glorious audience. I know. It's okay. I warned Andre about this deck already. Wait, why can I can play more of these guys? Why can I play more of these guys? Digital shiny cardboard, let's go! Digital shiny cardboard, yes. Hey-woo! Hello, Ali! Hello, Andre! Welcome. We're trying to outmill our opponent, and he's making it really hard because he's doing better than us right now. But yeah. So we're playing what's called Dimir Rogues, which is if you could put Cancer in a deck, okay, no, that's still Teferi. But we're getting close. The goal of this deck is basically to not let our opponent have fun. And that's kind of how it goes. Got Sasageo, my dude? Yeah, just got a Sasageo. Did I spell Sasageo wrong? Did Badion die? Badion, buddy. I don't know why it's not playing Sasageo. Did I break Sasageo? I might have broken Sasageo. I'm sorry. Okay, dude, I'm sorry. I'm drawing cards, you're not. My bad. We'll just have to do it ourselves, yeah. I'm not even going to attack. We don't win by attacking here. I've got 5 cards. He's got 10. Okay, if I play another Thieves Guild Enforcer, right? If he plays a land, I lose. Guys, if he plays a land, I lose. No, he can draw. No, I lose. Because he can attack with the Thought Thief.
Say Sagia, 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 say Sagia.
No! I need to draw a kill card. Yep, no, I lost. To the Shadow Realm I go. Yep, nope, I deserve that. I guess we'll go and play Simic Mutate. Or Simic Mutate. I sold my soul.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
And I still couldn't
you
win.
Just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm sorry I let you all down. But hellos. We're playing Magic tonight because we were talking about Magic, and I've been playing a lot. I'm like, I should stream that. That's a good thing to stream. So we're streaming some Magic now. But hello, welcome everybody from Andre. If you guys do not know Andre is a pretty cool dude. He also plays with shiny cardboard, usually the Pokemon variety. But yes, I am trying to make him play Magic with me. And we're trying to get our last win of the day, which is why I was playing the Cursed deck. Because it usually makes people just rage quit and forfeit, and then I can move on quickly to the decks I want to play. Because I'm a bad person, okay? Whereas my real favorite deck is Simic Mutate because it's hilariously fun. But yes, hello. I am Greg McPaney, and I started my intro and then I lost the game and I didn't finish it. I'm a variety streamer that does all kinds of stuff. If you don't know, we do all kinds of things. Saturday is usually Jackbox. Sunday might be Magic now. We have a D&D game that we play on stream as well that you can check out. Boop. With that, we got a Discord you're welcome to join. I don't know. I got the usual socials, Twitter, YouTube, this. You're welcome to follow, subscribe, join, whatever you want to do. You do you. I don't judge. Let's play Simic Mutate. Let's be a better person. And then let's learn how to make a Brawl deck. So Brawl decks it's the commander version of Magic the Gathering, which is you have one main card, and then you build your deck around it. What if I don't want to? Well, then you don't. You just don't do it. That's fine. That's fine too. You don't have to. No judgment. You do you. Don't mind me obsessively clearing my notification on the other side. Yeah, then you don't got it. Interesting. Yes. Can we play this hand? No, we cannot play this hand. Because we've got some delayed lands. Delayed lands being they all come in tapped, so I can't use them. And then a bunch of really expensive cards. We could play this, though. We're probably going to drop the Shore Shark, honestly, and ramp up with the Great Horn. I don't know. Do I want the removal? I gotta get rid of one of these. I like the Guile. Yeah, we're going to drop the Shore Shark for now. And we're going to hope we can catch up later. So this deck is all about mutating. So this little buddy is going to... Blue. Oh, he declared a color. Gotcha. This little buddy, being also a weird, adorable fish frog thing, is going to let us cast all of our mutate cards cheaper. Mutate cards enter the battlefield, and as a creature, they change some other creature. So we can make another creature even stronger. I should have attacked there. I was being stupid because I was talking. Is he playing an all-color deck? Oh, no, he's playing a Death Touch deck. Okay. Plus X plus 0, where X is the... Okay, so he's playing some kind of a Golgari graveyard deck? Interesting. Fascinating, even. Well, we're going to do this. So now we're going to merge these two together. They're going to mutate. I don't need another one of you right now. I will keep you, though. See, I wanted to use the Recluse. I guess we're not going to use the Recluse. Do that. We're going to grab an island, so we'll put another land out. Then we're going to mutate it again into a flying creature. So when we mutate, I know I'm going very quickly, I'm sorry. All of our creatures... Might be worth keeping. All the creatures that mutate get all of the abilities of their previous form, so they like, kind of stack up. I don't think I take this. I think Ranger's Guile is more important. Valiant Voice, let's mutate. Yes. It's like rotating, but better. Because then I can attack. Yeah. So this guy, right, is now a stupid long list of abilities. It's got the discard and bonus costs from this card. Okay, he's just going to kill it. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. That's why we got more of them. And he made his card indestructible when he did that. Well, I don't like you, good sir. Can't play this yet. We need more land. So we're going to mutate again. Ooh, I do like Archipelago, but we can't play it yet. We got to discard it. And then you're going to kill that. I think you're going to attack. Yeah, so mutate cards, they play tall, not wide. We just keep stacking these guys up. So now whenever he mutates, whenever this card mutates, I get a land. Each player mills 3 cards. Okay, so you put cards in our graveyard. Exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards for each creature card exiled this way. You gain 1 life. Okay. Return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so he's a play in your graveyard deck, which is fun. The Sterix here, when I mutate with him, he gets to grab permanent cards from... Ooh, nope, I'm sorry. I've got to keep the Ranger's Guile, because he's going to kill my card. He's going to grab cards from my deck, and he's going to put them onto the field, and they're just going to be lands. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that. I want that. Yeah. So I'm keeping this card around because it gives my creature hexproof, which means it can't be targeted by my opponents, which means they can't, you know, destroy it with a card, send it back to my hand, tap it, or do anything. Yeah, he's going to exile cards to my hand, probably Scoot Swarm and Archipelago. Yep, Scoot Swarm and Archipelago. That's what I would have done. But we're going to mutate him again. So every time this card is mutated, you'll see it's been mutated twice. Oh, it's got another one. Okay. Oh, wait, no, we're going to mutate the Dream Heron. No! It's okay. There's still a chance that we get a mutate card. And I fished what I wished. The heart of the cards was with us, guys. Yep. So now we get to bring more cards out. Those are good cards to have. In fact, we're going to do it one more time because we have so much mana. We might as well. Mana is what lands gave us, by the way, for anybody who doesn't play the game. Nothing to tap. Sure, let's grab another land. And now we're going to put even more things onto the board. We can flash this, so we can hold it. And he loses the game next turn if he doesn't do something. And he's got to do something pretty serious. So here's the big meanie move that we're gonna do, right? Oh, he's putting a Kogla back? Okay. He's gonna play Kogla. I'm gonna Ranger's Guile whatever he targets with Kogla so it doesn't count. And then I'm gonna put Kogla back into his hand with the Pouncing Shore Shard. So he's gonna spend all of his mana. Oh, he can't even do it. He can't even play Kogla. He needs more green. He needs 3 green mana to play Kogla. He has 1. Because this is blue. Destroy all creatures. Well, he had the big dick card he needed to have. This will not protect our card from this. Well, that feels bad. Because he's milling us out. Okay. Well, we play this. Oh, that's it. Interesting. Damn, he had a board wipe in his hand. That's unfortunate. We kind of milled ourselves too, which is the problem. But we can top deck any card we get. Feel like I just got to a place where Pokemon makes sense. Okay, I'm playing a very complicated deck. Whenever this card attacks, you may mill 3 cards. When World Shaper dies, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Ooh, that's fun. So we can get all of his land back. Sacrifice the priest. Target creature gains -X until end of turn, where X is the number of snow cards you control. Okay. Okay, ready? We're gonna mutate this guy. It doesn't matter, the same card. That means we're gonna put 2 cards back into his hand. Oh crap, that's not what I hit decline instead of accept.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go cry over there. Yeah, fuck off. I mean, it wasn't gonna buy me that much time, but it was gonna let me attack and save our Ranger's Guile. And just better if we put a life leak counter on target non-human creature control. Okay. Crying and encouraged. Crying is encouraged, yeah. Okay, he's gonna get all of his land back. Because he's going to attack with that. And I'm gonna kill it. Because I can't afford to let him keep that stacking up. I can't afford to let him keep healing. I have to kill him with damage. He can't target my creature, though. He could have another board wipe, too. Gets all of his land back. Gigantic pain in the ass. No. We're out of time. We lose in 2 turns. And we can't win in 2 turns. Because all of our good monsters are in the graveyard already. Or exiled. Okay, guys. Okay, one more. We gotta win one more. Okay. Here, Andre, I'll slow down a bit. I'll explain. And hopefully if I slow down, I won't make as many mistakes. Let me put my, let me put my Simic lights on. I think the Simic lights is a thing that I need to have. Simic is green-blue, by the way. It's the name of their guild. We could play this. It's awkward, but we can play this hand. When I'm saying if I can play it or not, I'm looking at the cost of these cards and figuring out if I can play the curve out. Right. So unlike Pokemon, where energy is attached to Pokemon, mana is attached to the ground. Right. So you just get lands. This card lets me look for a land, which is important because it counts as 2 land for this guy, which I'll get to later. The way this deck works is called mutate, right? Whenever I mutate, I merge 2 creatures together. Oh no, it's this deck. This is so hard. This is so annoying. He just gets to keep casting cards. I've got to beat him in tempo, which can be really tricky. Turning a card sideways is called tapping. Tapping gets you mana for it. I can put it into full control mode later, and I can show you. Darn, I don't have any removal cards in my hand. Because once he starts getting monsters on the field, he gets to start casting things for free. Okay. He might have some removal. Do I risk it? Do I risk it for the biscuit? Okay, what's this cost to play? 2. I think I wait. I don't think I risk it yet. I think I wait. So I'm going to mutate onto my Poliwag, which will let me attack. Sorry, Archipelago, you're great, but you're not helping me here. Cryptid Heron. We've got enough lands that we can play the Scute Swarm right before it pops off to make sure we keep it. The core of this deck is actually this card, who doesn't mutate. But what he does do is every time a land enters, he creates a insect token. If I have 6 or more lands, he copies himself. The mutate mechanic means he becomes whatever this is. So he copies this too. He copies all the mutates. Yep, there's Blizzard Brawl. So tired of Blizzard Brawl, guys. So tired of it. Just play this as green. Nope. I'm gonna take a big hit to the face. He's gonna beat us on tempo because we had a really awkward starting hand and no defensive cards. This deck loses to high aggro tempo. What the fuck? Oh, he had a perfect opening hand. This is one of the strongest cards you could possibly have in a snow deck like this, especially with this guy. Yeah, he is a high ramp snow deck. Can I get through the tutorial? Yeah, there's a lot to get through. There is. I need 6 to play this. Okay. So we're gonna play this. We actually lose. I'm not playing into this deck. Yeah, that's like, I know I've lost because there's no way I can get enough tempo back to beat 2 6/4s. Because in order for this deck to remove a card, remove is to kill, put it back in its hand or something, I need to mutate. And usually I need to mutate and have another card. In that case, there is no way I could get something out and mutate it because it didn't have any of the cards I needed for it. The best I could have done is staved off for one more turn by playing Asterix and tanking a hit. But I would have lost my Asterix, you would just kill me on the next turn. But yeah. The gist of Magic is we are planeswalkers. Doesn't really matter. It's the lore. Instead of Pokemon trainers, right? We have our library, that is your deck, of spells. Every card in there that is either a spell or a land. Or an artifact. Artifacts are their own thing, but they count as spells. Cards come in 2 forms, permanent and non-permanent. Permanent is it stays on your board. Non-permanent is it does not. For instance, Ranger's Guile is non-permanent. It is an instant card, which means you can cast it whenever you want. That's the only thing about instant. It's a spell. This is a great opening hand, actually. We just need 1 more mana, and we're good to go. But yes. You play a land. You can play 1 land every turn. You tap a land, and you get 1 mana from it. Here, I'll play in control mode. Actually, control mode doesn't help us yet. I'll play control mode later. Kogla, I do not need you right now. Buddy, I needed a land, please. I need one more land. When this creature mutates, ooh, he's playing a mutate deck. Target creature opponent control goes -2/-2 until end of turn. Oof. Fuck! We got 3 of these cards. It's useless. I mean, they're great. They're super useful. But we have to have had freaking actual lands. We need to draw a land. We have not drawn a single land. Because we need to protect this guy. Fuck. Okay. Apparently he's not drawing land either. This would have been great to draw last turn. Yeah, we'll take the land, actually. Okay. So here's how this is going to go. Next turn, we're going to play the Scoot Swarm. We're going to use the Ranger's Guile to protect the Scoot Swarm. He's apparently also mana starved, which is great for us. Sorry, I stopped explaining the game because I started playing the game. I'm sorry. My strategy here is keep this boy alive until I can mutate him into something useful, which is next turn. Next turn, we start getting 3/4s out. And it's really hard to kill him next turn. Protect him with all your heart. I have, well, they gave me 3 of them, so hopefully. Hopefully we can protect him with all of our heart. The heart of the card's with us. He's also playing Scoot Swarm. Mutates. I am a fan. Big fan. My parents' strategy with me too. Yep. So every time I play a land, they mutate, right? So, or they duplicate. So they just keep increasing in count, which is what I just did there. So now I've got 4 of them. Every time I play a land, we get 4. Every time one of these guys mutates, we play a land, so we get more. Good Jason, welcome. Welcome to this madness. Thank you for the raid. How is your stream? How are you? What were you up to? Just chilling, just chatting? Nice. This guy's playing the exact same strategy I'm playing, except I'm way ahead of him right now. But nice. Welcome, Jason and friends. I am Padian. I am Greg Mike. I am the Mike of Greg. Greg Gorovich, Michelangelo, Greg, Mike, Peter. You know, I have many names. We are playing Magic the Gathering. We're gonna make this guy really sad. But first, because we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna kill his creature. Show some magic tricks? Sure. Does that count? We won! We finally won, guys! You did a shower stream again. Nice. For those of you who are going, a shower stream. Jason sits in the shower fully clothed and does a just chatting stream. It's fantastic. It's a mood. Don't worry, did not violate any TOSs. He's good. Yes, fully clothed, of course. And we got a Trail of Crumbs. This is an enchantment that whenever it enters the battlefield, we get food. And whenever we sacrifice food, we get a look at cards in our library, which is pretty cool. A win is a raffle. So go ahead and get your platinum on. But hello, good Jason. Thank you for the raid. Like I was saying, I'm a variety streamer, guys. Hi, welcome. I do all kinds of random stuff on this stream. Right now, we're in a Magic mood. I've been playing a lot of Magic. I've been really into Magic again. The new set drops in 4 days, so I'm super hyped for that. I'm gonna try to follow the Twitch meta. Oh, shower and hot tub streams. Yo. You want in on Ange and my hot tub stream? We're gonna do a VR hot tub stream one day, like a virtual one. We'll just do a bunch of virtual people in a hot tub having a conversation as like a counter meme. Because Ange was joking about it and then getting like one of those like bikini t-shirts. Should I wear a bra bikini in the shower? That is a question of how silly do you want your stream to be, right? Like I wouldn't do that because I don't personally like being that silly. You want in on the virtual hot tub stream? You're in, Ali. You're in. Once I figure out how to do this, we'll do it. Let's go. Time to collect up heart cards. Yes. No, Audrey. Balance. Yes, you were winning too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yes. If someone wanted me to send them a picture of me in a shower wearing boots, I declined. Very specific. But I see. Yes, draw your lines. Wear the bra bikini on top of a shirt. I mean, that's fine and all. It's just, it's very silly, right? Where like, I would do the virtual hot tub as like a funny counter meta with a bunch of friends, as like basically a talk show, like with zero structure, because we don't do structure here, guys. And just hanging out virtually, right? I probably wouldn't put myself in a bra or a bikini. But if you want to do that, go to town, do it. Right? I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't think you're violating any rules by it. I just think it's very silly, which is not for my personal brand. But you already do shower streams, so you might as well. I mean, you're down for the silly fun stuff. I say follow your heart. But yes, we'll get a big ol' virtual hot tub stream one day going. I was working on some stuff for D&D specifically that would let me use Discord and make little custom overlays of little people's faces that light up when they talk. I draw the line at the hot tub stream. I draw the line at a bunch of stuff. You can ask some of my other viewers. I've drawn the line before, but yeah, I don't know if I would personally do a hot tub stream. I don't know what people are going to think of when I walk into a store and ask for a cheap rub. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You have a younger sibling? You're ill-advised and still shopping for a significant other? But who knows? Who knows? But yes, we did our dailies for the day. So we're going to learn how to do Brawl next. Yeah, do a bunch of silly things. Silly's fun. Yeah. So Brawl I have to learn about. Brawl is a game mode where you have a commander. So we pick one of our cool legendary cards. We make him a commander. I was leaning towards Coma the Cosmos Serpent, which is cool. But I don't really know the rules for this. So I was looking up how to build this deck. And I think I can try to import one. Maybe. Can I just import this deck? Is that a thing I could do? Oh, it's an Ugin deck. Okay. Sorry, I had to go look at this deck. I don't like Ugin decks normally. But yeah. Never built a deck, but I've done some drafts. Drafts are fun. I'll give you $5 for a hot tub stream. But that's what I would do, a virtual one, like a silly virtual one. I would definitely do that. I don't have an actual hot tub. My cousins do. My phone is waterproof up to like pretty decent depth. We could just do an IRL hot tub stream there. Although they're younger kids, so then they couldn't be on the stream. So I don't know about that one, guys. I'd have to be like, hey, can I use your hot tub? I can't have an inflatable pool in my room. There's not enough space for it. I'm sorry. I'd have to do it somewhere else. Have a virtual dollar to put in your virtual bikini top.
Have a virtual dollar to put in your virtual bikini top. Padian.
Thank you, Iagra. You're so kind to me. Thank you. What have you guys done? Oh, Wells. Oh, Wells. But yeah. Thank you. I was joking about doing it. We'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off. Oh, export to Arena. Yes. So Arena's cool, right? You can, getting back to this actual game, you can import decks. There's an import feature that you have to have on your clipboard that you can import it. I definitely do not have all these cards. So this was the recommended deck. I'm only a few cards off though, so. Oh, they're just mostly lands. Ugin. I could build an Ugin. It's not bad to have a Ugin, right? I don't want to build a Seagate. Nyx Lotus. Okay, devotion to that color. I have no idea how this game works, or this game mode works, honestly. So what to figure out. Well, thank you, Gert Jason. Thank you for swinging by. I hope you have a good rest of your day, right? Because it's morning for you. I don't want to pay all of these to get all these guys going. I don't want to do that. Also, do I have a serpent? No, I didn't get the serpent, but I thought about getting it the one day. I was like, I don't use this card, and then I drew it the next pack. Gross. Okay. What do? You make food tokens. How do I replace you? Trail of crumbs? That's what we're going to replace cards. That's what we're going to do here. Okay, I'll start at the lands. Yucky morning. Gross. I'm sorry. Destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Each player searches the library for basic land, puts it onto the battlefield, shuffles their library. Okay, that actually seems really good in this deck. I'll build it. I hit the button twice because I'm stupid, but it's fine. +1/+1 counter on Crawling Barrens. Then you may have it become a 0/0. Okay. We don't need this card. We're gonna grab a different land. Honestly, we can just keep normal stuff. Would man have any color in your commander's color identity? Not worth me picking up. Mirror Lake. Create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control, except it enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. That's really useful to have. I'll take one. Garen Bridge. That's useful, but it goes out really fast. I don't want it. We will take an Ugin. I'll take an Ugin. Nope. Just give me normal land, please. Boop, 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 boop. Nyx Lotus. Do I want a Nyx Lotus? How many common? I don't have a lot of rares. I don't want a Nyx Lotus. We want something else. Migration Path. Good old Migration Path. Get lands, put them on the field. So this is a ramp deck. A counter spell. Do we have Didn't Say Please? No, so we're gonna drop Rewind. We're gonna grab Didn't Say Please. Okay. Various Tutelage. I guess we can get one of those. I feel like a bad person getting this card. Play additional land in each of your turns. Not worth picking up. Migration Path. What's that little flying thing? Aha! Pixie. You're going in. Over Migration Path. One man of any color your commander's identity. Not picking that up because I don't think I'm gonna play Brawl enough for it. I'm gonna grab Thunder Snapping Turtle. These are all basically tap to add, so I should just search for add. Go with the Mix Stick. Go work with that. We could drop the Hedron and grab the Mammoth. Probably not a bad plan. I really don't have a Scavenging Ooze. I thought I did. Oh, it's fine. I don't need it. Old Growth Troll should be hard to play because it's 3 green. I'm going to be green-blue. I'm answering 0. I'm explaining 0 things I'm doing. I have no plan to play kick spells, but I think we'll play this guy anyway. When Confronting Conundrum enters the battlefield, draw a card. Do we have Opt? We don't. We're going to take Opt instead. And then our answer is Gilded Goose. Gilded Goose is just really good because you just create food tokens. And you get mana from food tokens. And when you sacrifice food tokens, you can also get food. So it's just a really good card. Is it worth me picking up one? it goes out. Am I going to play Gilded Goose again? Probably not. What creates food? Which sacrifices food? This sacrifices food. Wicked Wolf creates food, but it's expensive. Curious Parrot can create food. That's fine. Really, it's just another way to get mana, I think. So maybe we just get another add mana. This is a ramp deck. Ramp decks are all about getting mana fast. Which I think we might have, like, all of them. No, chapter mana controller adds additional mana. We could just do Glittering Frost. That's fine. Because you don't require snow. You just are a snow card, right? Yeah. Okay. Cosmos Ramp Brawl. Okay. Let's try playing a game of Brawl, and then we'll probably wrap up soon because it's 11:11, and I have work in the morning. But I've never played this mode before, so we're gonna try it. Work. I mean, no, I have to have like a serious meeting tomorrow. Like I have to bring people into a serious meeting tomorrow because on Friday on our meeting, one of my bosses just said okay to me redesigning a multi-billion-dollar cut system that basically has a monopoly on some of these data transfers that all of these like Fortune 15 companies are using. And I'm like, excuse me, what? I am currently working a bunch of other things. How can I be doing that right now? We can't play this hand. We could play this hand. How serious? Oh my god. Yeah, right? And I'm like, hello, I decided to delete the web. Basically, I'm like, I am single-handedly in charge of this one entire system for a massive company. You want me to also rebuild this other thing? Raise or no? I mean, that's how this conversation might end up going if they say yes. I'm gonna be like, about that. Sure, but you might need to pay me more. First though, I just need to figure out, like, is that actually what he meant when he said, oh yeah, okay. Or did he, not really mean that? Sorry, I'm like reading these cards as I play because I don't even know what they do. I only play with some of these cards. Foretell that for later. But yeah, no, it was like just dropped on me on Friday. No conversation about this. He just said okay in the meeting when they asked him. He's like, yeah, Greg could do that. I'm like, Greg can do what? And I was gonna like call him out and be like, yeah, let's have this conversation right here, right now in the meeting. So I'd be like, hey, can we talk about that? He's an elf deck. Elves you control have tap to add black. Okay, put a +1 target elf on tap against death touch at the end of turn. Okay, fun. So you could play in a death touchy deck. That's cool. I need more mana to play the serpent though. I could use everything I got to play this guy. It's risky. I think I keep ramping for now. And then it leaves Sot coming up as well. I'm gonna attack his commander. Can we talk about that? No. Good luck. Yeah, right. Well, we have to talk about it because they want me to build it. They gotta tell me what to build. Because I know what this software is. I've never seen it. I don't know what it does. Like in reality, I don't know what they need. When King Harold is going to enter the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an elf, warrior, or Tyvar card from among them. Put it into them. Nah, I saw that coming. That's a nope. Can I put my World Serpent next turn? I can put my World Serpent next turn. Yep. Keep getting asked to give estimates for things like that at work. Yeah. Yeah, right. Like, sure. The estimate is a lot. It'll take me a while. I give me enough time and money, and I can build you whatever you want. Come on, we can do this. But it's gonna take me a minute. What do I need? Yep. The Great Negotiator. Funny story, actually. Ooh. I managed to get a higher monetary contract from a previous company, the one that you did work for that was a fun week. Yeah. Creature type, creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. Okay. Assuming he's going to pick elf. Oh, I couldn't sacrifice that during it? Really? Okay. I need an answer to this elf. Where does this exclamation point mean? Must be blocked. Oh, interesting. Yep, concede. I thought I could sacrifice mid-step. Okay. I understand how this deck works a little more now. You want it 1 fast, 2 cheap, 3 good, pick 1.5, maybe 2. Yep. Yep. I mean, yeah, nah. I can make it cheap and good, but it's gonna take me a long time to do it. Like, I'll try this one more time. 200K will work out. Yeah, that's too much to ask for, but well, I was negotiating stuff like last year right before the pandemic hit, and then I didn't push it because you know, there was a pandemic, and now we're still here in the pandemic, and nothing has really changed, so we need to talk. So I'm going to start the chain of those conversations tomorrow. Oracle of Half-Truths. That's about if your target opponent looks at top 3 cards in the library and separate them left base of cards. Interesting. Uh, 500K here. Like a mill deck? Yeah, make it a cool mill. Cool millie. And a mill. I would never forget you when I'm in the top 1%, Eric. Yeah, no, my coattails would be big enough for you. You know, never when I'm in the top 1%. This is just a mill deck. Live for up to 2 basic leg cards, put them on the battlefield tapped and shuffle your library. Okay. Just need to keep putting things on the field. Pretty sure, yeah. Let's go see more the next time it's cast in the command zone. Oh, so it just takes a while. Oh, so you could eventually just always get your creature out. Ooh. Beast God is fun. We summon Krakens, which is, you know, always a good time. He has a counter spell in his hand. God damn it. I'm playing this really recklessly because I'm also talking and I don't know what this deck does yet. Which is fun. It's fine. Yeah, I can counter my own spell. I can't pay 4. So let's do this instead. Let him counter it. It's fine. Everything's fine. This guy's deck is cancer. I should... Now, I understand this a little bit more now. I'm starting to understand how Commander works. Most people almost always take the double stack, but we'll see if he takes a single. He took the double stack, okay. Neutralize is good. Sublime Epiphany. Counter target spiral, counter target active or triggered ability. Return target non-permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Okay, interesting. Can't play you yet, right? 1, 2. No, I can't. I need one more mana. I should try to keep enough up to counter things. So nope, we're gonna pass. We'll see how this goes. We're gonna pass. Got a bunch of counters in our hand now. Do I play you now? Yeah, I do. Can't be countered, it's fine. It's the cause of the creation. What? Walk me through that one, Eric. Yep, rogue discard. I think so. My Chemical Romance is a thing that Allie knows about. It's true. Let me sacrifice. Let me sacrifice. Yes. There we go. Okay. So, My Chemical Romance inspired Stephanie Meyer, who wrote Twilight. Twilight inspired the dude who wrote 50 Shades of Grey because we're a fanfic. Ah, yes. I see. I see. That math checks out. That is cool. I don't know enough about actual My Chemical Romance. Oh, you didn't play the mill? Interesting. Let's get a hexproof Kraken going. Yes, Krakens! We won! We did it! We won a brawl game, guys. I'm so proud. Parents of Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy met campaigning for Joe Biden back in the day. Amazing. Ugh. That's pretty sweet. GG. Yeah, which means you guys get a raffle. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because you know what? I won a brawl game. Yeah. Brawl is fun. It's interesting. I can tell less about the decks I'm going up against. Whereas, like, in a standard game, when you build a deck, you can have 4 of a copy of a card in it. That's the most you can have of that card. So most decks only have a handful of cards in them. They're streamlined so you can guarantee you get them as often as possible. You need to have at least 60 cards. You could have more. So if you have 4 copies of card, 60 cards, you get the card every 15 cards, right? So if you draw 7 at the beginning, there's a good chance you got a copy of the card you need, right? So you can almost guarantee you're going to get the things that you need to work with. Some people go 3 and they get more cards in there, but every time you lower your like saturation of a card, the harder is the pool. So because of that, I can expect what I'm going to see from some of these decks, right? In Brawl, it's a singleton, which my programmers in chat would know mean you can only have one of that thing. Everyone but Allie hype. I'm sorry, Allie. And then he loses it all. So you know what? He did it to himself. And Eric gives it to Allie anyway. Beautiful, beautiful. But yes, so you can only ever have one of each copy of a card in there, which means I never know what I'm coming up against, which is fun. It's just different. It's wild. So what happened? So there was a raffle for 1,500, of which 4 of you joined, and everybody but you won, Allie. So Andre said everyone but Allie hype, gambled it, lost it all, and then Eric gave you 1,000 anyway. That is what happened. Which is perfect. And then you can always do this too. What's a fun light shape for Allie? Eggs. Damn, both the main character and the villain. Yes. So Andre, I watched all of Skate the Infinite, and now I want to play SSX Tricky. And that might be a thing I do on stream now, is break out a good old PS2 and play some SSX Tricky on stream. Oh man. Cause it's like that, because that is anime downhill snowboarding. I was looking for something to watch like yesterday during the day while I was like doing stuff. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll try it. Skate the Infinite. I'll open it up. And then I didn't do that thing I was going to do. And I just watched it. And I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be streaming now. So then I streamed. And then after I streamed, I kept watching it. And then I watched it today and I finished it. I finished it in 2 days. The egg lights are very fun. They're up there on the list. Yes. I'm a big fan of the D20s. And the default lights. All are good. All are good. Yes. Yeah. Let me see. I'm probably going to wrap up about here now because it's like 11:30, which is late for me on a Sunday to be streaming. Soon to finish Orc Lights. I've almost finished my my image upload tool for Bodyune. So I found somebody else's package that builds the image selector window and does the actual path gathering for me, which is good because that's just annoying and it works better when they did it than what I was putting together. You know, good old programming as you do. You just got to slapdash everybody else's stuff together. My problem is the inner logic of it. Because I need to make like an image palette, basically, like we do for colors. Good night, good luck at work, explaining development resources to people. Right. I'm going to pull my dev lead in because he's on my side. And then my boss would be like, look, I need to know expectations. But yes, I am going to be wrapping up here's as well. I've got more stuff to work on in Bodyune. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I am playing some D&D Curse of Strahd, trying not to get, sucky by a vampire. I may stream Wednesday. It could be more Magic. It could be some D&D stuff. We'll see how much energy I have this week from work. We'll see. We are playing D&D on stream the 21st, 6 p.m. Eastern. That is not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. Come by for that. It's always a good time. We might actually get a fight something this session. Who knows? We probably won't. But we'll be doing stuff. In the meantime, though, let's send a raid over. Who's streaming? Ange is streaming. We could range Ange. Let's raid Ange. Crazy Internet. Yeah, that was fun. We'll do more Magic. We'll do a Magic stream where I just teach people Magic too, instead of like like half-ass try to teach people magic while I play magic in my like 2 brain cells trying to entertain on stream and play and teach. It's just like overload and fried. Roll him MTG and talk enemy. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know we will. It'll be great. I want more people to play Magic with me. The new set's coming out. It's gonna be great. I just like Magic. It's a fun card game. Also, the art is aesthetic. I love it. Shower and sleep time's here. Have a good night, all. Good night, Iagra. But yes, thank you all for coming and hanging out. Thank you, Andre and Jason, for the raids. Whether you guys, rated, followed, subscribed, laughed, cried, won, lost, I hope you had a good time. I hope you come back into more good times. Again, our next stream for sure will be Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern for some Jackbox. There is a 60% chance I stream on Wednesday. I pulled that number out of my ass. I have no idea. We'll see how my work week goes. I will not be streaming tomorrow because D&D. But for now, we will go raid my friend Angela, who is kicking butt in some Valorant. So give her some love, hang out, lurk like I will, and I'll catch you guys